Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Seal Podcast, episode number 312 for March the... Oh, it's Friday the 13th, isn't it? 2026.
It is.
March. Yes. Ooh, beware. Well, you all right? You going to say something,
I
Neil?
was going to say something, but I can't remember what it was now. I mean, I can't remember what it was.
It was
I
so
can't
long
remember
ago.
the actual word that it was because it's a long word. It's
You're all right. You're having a bit of trouble today.
The word for the being afraid of Friday the 13th was what I was trying to remember.
All right. Okay.
It just came up in my quiz. I was like, that's obviously, I know what that is. It was just a really long fucking word with phobia at the end of it.
Right on.
Paris, I don't know. That wasn't quite it.
Okay.
I mean, we could have done this before we started, really.
Yeah,
Probably would have
That's
been
all
better.
right. This is the quality. This is the...
this is why people tune in every week.
Yeah, you can't, can't script this. Nor would you.
No, you shouldn't script this.
Exactly, nor should you. Yeah. Welcome to the show, everyone. It's good to be back as normal. Thanks very much for joining us. Here we are. Yeah, this is it.
Yep.
I have no intro. I feel like we're already halfway through the show already for the pre-show banter that we had. But here we are.
Any banter.
No, it wasn't really bants, was it?
Just bullying.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Piling on, yeah.
Bullying hasn't even started yet. Don't worry about that. All right. Deep breath, Neil. Say, I'm safe. I'm safe. That's right. All right. Welcome to the show, everyone. Sorry, it's a little bit disjointed. A little bit of technical trouble at the start, as per usual, but nothing major. We're here anyway.
Not my fault this time.
Nor me.
Nor me.
No.
Who's Normie?
Anyway, it's the start of another beautiful Friday night.
Yep.
All right. Well, look, there's lots to talk about and lots to not talk about. Well, there's
not
lots
much
to
football.
not talk.
There's no fantasy football because we haven't had any since last week.
I think there's going to be passionate football talk, though.
Someone
There's
might have
going
a
to be
few
no
things to get off their
football
chest. I think maybe someone got vented everything already. Maybe I don't know.
Let's just get straight into something else, shall we?
No
the Champions
football?
League football midweek, lovely. All the teams lost. Move on.
Well, apart from two.
All right. Well, they didn't. Right. No one
Nobody
won.
won.
Let's
All of
put it that way.
the great fear of Europe across Europe was the Premier League was going to dominate Europe, and 6 teams got through into the knockout phase, and 4 of them lost and 2 of them drew. Only one of them was at home, though, I think, wasn't it? Newcastle. They're a bit unlucky as well, to be fair. They probably should have been 2 or 3 now.
Is it a
2 legs?
knockout?
Yeah, 2 legs. Yeah. Home and away. Does anyone want to sing that song? I've said it.
I don't know what song that is.
The home and away song.
No. Yeah. Okay. Well, there's not much to talk about.
It was on another podcast I heard of.
Everybody had a nightmare. Chelsea had a nightmare. Tottenham had a nightmare.
It was Tottenham's was a dramatically bad start. So in the end, it actually turned out okay. I'd say for how it began.
Considering Chelsea got the same result,
yeah,
and we threw 3 goals straight in our own net.
Pretty much.
And we still got the same result as Chelsea, so I'm quite happy with that in the end.
If you win 3-0 at home, it goes to extra time. Okay. Then you could lose then.
Yeah, Chelsea are probably out. I mean, they could.
City got smashed 3-0.
It can happen.
We have got away goals, so away goal advantage.
Yeah,
there's no away goals. There's no away goals. They haven't done that for years.
No, that is gone. But you know what? It shows.
Is that the last time you were in the Champions League? You had away goals.
Excuse me, we've been in it since you've been in it. I think you'll find
we've never been in it.
Exactly.
Yes.
All right. Well, look, let's talk about fantasy football coming up, Neil, because this is your area of expertise, and I don't want to, gloss
You got some questions for me then?
What are you doing this week?
I don't know. Is the answer to that question? I haven't looked at it all week. Honestly, I haven't looked at it. Anyway, the business that's pissing me off has been dominating my entire week. So.
All right. Well, we'll get to that in a minute.
No, we're not going to talk about it because it's pissing me off too much.
Of course, we're going to talk about it. We can't not talk about it now. Everybody.
You've got it on the show notes, so you're going to talk about it.
Did you put that in there? Car exclamation mark?
I did not put that in there.
It can be Dave because he's used capital letters.
Anyway.
Come on, it's
Yeah,
not
I
like
don't
you-
really
you-
know what to do this week. I haven't looked properly.
I'll start then, shall I?
What have you done? Anything?
I've got. Well, no, I haven't done anything because
You already got rid of Haaland and everyone, haven't you? So
I got rid of Haaland, but that's
Oh,
that's
I've
by the
done
by.
something. Let me have a look.
I've next week. So for people who haven't been paying attention, next week Arsenal are not. No, sorry, Man City are not playing. Arsenal are not playing. Wolves are not playing, and
Crystal Palace.
Crystal
Is
Palace.
that definitely that Man City and Palace are not playing? Has that definitely been confirmed? Because I don't know if it has.
Oh, is it not?
I don't know if they're just going to move their fixture into like
Yeah.
this in the midweek, the same game week. I don't know if that's happening. I know
I
that
don't know.
later
I
on
have-
there will be a bigger blank.
Yeah,
around
I
the
have
FA
three. I have 3 Man City players and 1 Arsenal player. So I already started removing Arsenal players a couple of weeks ago.
That sounds like that was a bad idea in the end.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm doing all right, and but so yeah, so I've got to somehow, but I've got 3 transfers banked, and then I'm not making any this week, so I'll have 4 transfers for next week to make my moves, and hopefully
Yeah.
I'll have enough. My plan is to have my bench sorted out so that I don't want to use all those transfers.
Yeah.
I just want to put.
You want
3
11 or are you
non-players.
happy with 10?
No, I want.
Have you got a
11.
goalkeeper? Have you got a goalkeeper that's like you haven't got an
I don't
Arsenal,
know.
City, etc. goalkeeper?
I've Villa's keeper. What's his face?
You might not have him either.
Why?
Well, it could be sent off next week. Who knows? It's a bit of a loose
Why?
cannon. He's
Yeah,
just a loose
well, I
cannon,
was.
isn't he?
Well, Villa are loose cannons, really. I keep thinking that, I don't know, but I heard that Villa are like a sine wave, right? They seem to be up and down, up and down, up and down. I hear they're on the up now,
Oh, really?
apparently.
Who
Well,
said
they won
that?
in Europe. Well, they
Well,
were the
that
only
means they'll
team to
probably
win in
lose at the
Europe.
weekend, won't they?
Probably, I don't know. So
I don't know. They weren't in the FA Cup either, were they? Did they? I can't remember if they were in the FA. They're not in the FA Cup. Are they? Oh,
I
I
don't
don't
think
fucking.
so. I can't remember.
I can't even remember what happened last week.
All right. Anybody else got anything to talk about for football?
I've brought in Palmer and Fernandez
All right.
for
Enzo.
I don't Bruno.
Oh,
Mm. I've only
Yeah.
I've just realised that I haven't had Haaland in my side for about 6 weeks now, but I don't think
Well, he
I've
hasn't
missed
really done a
anything.
lot.
you haven't missed
No.
anything at all, no.
No.
He scored last game week, I think.
Mm.
But who are you captaining this week, then? Let's go with that. question.
Semenyo gonna absolutely get a fucking hatful
Who are they
against
playing?
West Ham with a bit of luck.
I
West
doubt
Ham.
it.
Ekatike, I've captained.
Ekatike's I've got my captain, I think, at the
Excuse
moment.
me.
Because he's playing Spurs. And Spurs have no fucking players. Even fewer players than they had the last time.
Yeah, we
they
got
played.
the 3 more dropped out today.
Oh,
Yeah, well, did you see? We'll have to talk about a moment in that game where, right at the end, 2 of your players decided to fucking headbutt each other.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't
It
see that. I
looks
heard
fucking
that.
nasty, I have to say.
They've got a 10-game concussion protocol.
10 week, 10 day.
Yeah, might as well be 10 fucking games, mightn't it? 10 days. They can't play for 10 days, which puts them out of this weekend and the Champions League game next week.
Yeah. They did look quite fucked.
Yeah.
Let me-
But now they're saying Porro is also on that list. I don't know what
Was he ill?
Probably knocked himself out, probably.
He did hobble around a bit, but he does that every fucking game, doesn't he? So,
So now we've got 3 less players. Oh, and Mickey van der Ven obviously is suspended because he got a yellow card.
So you got no defenders, so that's why we're captain Ekatike.
No, none. Yeah, if we don't lose by
Archie Gray's
6
going
goals-
to play all 4 positions across the back.
Yeah, well, he'll just have to keep running round and round in circles, won't he? It's going to be horrendous. Absolutely fucking horrendous. I think we'll get stuffed 6 or 7-0.
I reckon you'll probably beat fucking Liverpool because it's just so Spurs
Don't
that you've been fucking shit against all the teams you're supposed to beat.
I honestly,
and then
I
you'll go and
agree.
beat fucking Liverpool.
I agree with Neil. Football's like that right now. There's no givens, and every time you think there's a given, the football gods dish out something that you weren't expecting. So,
This really isn't going to happen, though. Let's be honest.
no, I know. Just trying to make him feel good.
It's been so bad. I can't believe how bad it's been. I read earlier, a while ago, that Tottenham are actively seeking a replacement to Igor Tudor. Well, they're actively looking into who they could possibly get in if they decide to get rid of him. I mean, they're not getting rid of him this week because they've got Liverpool, and whoever comes in doesn't really want that as their first game.
Well, they said that when they brought him in when they
Yeah.
brought Tudor in for the Arsenal game.
Yeah, he was just on for a fucking hiding for the first game. Basically, it's like you got to try and get a bounce when the new manager comes in,
And we're out of the Champions League, so the
bring him in for the derby.
next 2 games you can just fucking let them have a gimme.
You've got to beat
'Cause we're
Forest,
not-
basically.
Well, after that we haven't got a game for 3 weeks.
Yeah, because it's international, isn't there? After that.
Yeah, so now they're thinking that they'll keep them until the Forest game.
What do you think they should do?
I think they should have the board should go and shoot themselves.
Okay.
Because it's their fault. They've got to get someone in who knows Tottenham that's going to get.
So it's Ryan
Get,
Mason, yeah, he's available. He got the sack.
Ryan Mason, possibly Glenn Hoddle. Get 2 or 3
They
people
haven't been
in,
managing
just to
for
get 'em-
fucking so long,
No,
have they?
just to get them in the fucking club and to say, look, this is fucking Tottenham. They
Brian
haven't got-
Mason. Who's that?
Ryan Mason.
He's done
Ryan
it about
Mason,
3
who's
times
that?
before when they've got rid of people.
What, come steps in or something?
Come steps in.
Yeah.
He's the
He's a
interim
Spurs
guy.
player. He
Yeah.
got
But
injured.
he got a nasty head injury, didn't he?
Yeah. So he's been manager for.
He's
every
quite young.
go. He's been assistant coach, and he's just rather than because he couldn't play anymore. So he was assistant coach, trainer, whatever. Then he took over. He took over at least twice as interim manager. But he went off to do something else, another job. So,
Well, he was the West Brom manager, but they binned him off
there
a
you
little
go.
while ago, a few weeks ago.
So they got to get. There is no one in that club that is Tottenham. Directors, no one has got any affiliation with the club. They haven't played for them. They haven't done anything for them. They're just business people who don't give a shit. They've got to get people in from top to bottom who know Tottenham, love Tottenham, want Tottenham to succeed. So people like Glenn Hoddle, Robbie Keane, Jermaine Defoe, Tim Sherwood,
I've heard all these names.
any of them, just to come in and just.
I don't think Tim Sherwood was
some-
that good, didn't he? Loads of them have just been TV people for ages.
Tim Sherwood has been the manager of Tottenham.
Yeah, but he wasn't that good then, was he?
No, but he'll get something out of him because this bloke don't give a shit.
Yeah.
He
Well,
don't care if
it's fucked
Tottenham's
up. It's all
go
fucked
go
up.
up or down. He doesn't care, does he? He's gonna.
And he
he's only
says
here-
Ozzy Ardiles is still available. I don't know how old he must be by now.
he's getting on. He's an
Well, I
old
was talking
boy.
of Harry
He's
Redknapp
not-
coming in. I was like,
Yeah, I
he's
know,
about fucking
Harry
80.
Redknapp's he's 79 or something.
Yeah, and he hasn't been
But-
a manager for fucking
but
ages.
they-
And the last time he was a manager, they were doing shit as well. At Portsmouth
Right,
or something.
this team
Or
do
Reading.
not need managing. They need someone to fucking instill some sort of pride and confidence into them.
Yeah, there
They
was
don't
somebody
need
I
to be
can't remember.
managed. They can play football. They
Yeah,
don't.
they're not shit
fucking
players,
want
are
it.
they?
They
Yeah.
give up.
No,
They
there was
don't
one.
care.
I think it was the Guardian podcast I was listening to, and Neil, I don't know whether you listened to it, but there was one of the guys was saying, I think it was the Guardian, or was it? Anyway, one of the guys was saying the appointment has to be vibes, right?
Yeah.
It can't. At this point, nothing matters, right? All these managers that they bring in, they all have experience. They all know what they're fucking doing. Vibes is vibes is the only thing going to get you
It's
out
the
of
only thing
here. Whether
left
that's
to try.
whether that's like the guy who was voted #1 ball boy for 10 years at fucking
Oh,
at
yeah.
Spurs, that would probably be better, right?
Yeah, better than the twat we got in at the moment. He don't, like I say, he don't
Have
give
he
a shit.
changed
He
his
don't-
FPL team name now again? I haven't looked.
I think I have, haven't I? Have
I
I?
don't know. It went to Igor to keep us up, so I assume
think I changed it.
he got to
Yeah.
go or something.
He
probably.
he
He got to go.
gone or something. Yeah, something like that.
Brilliant.
Anyway, so that's enough of
Right.
that because it's almost as more depressing than fucking Neil's car talk.
We're not doing that, so don't worry about it.
Well, you've made me talk about this.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Football related? No.
No.
Okay, so-
What's wrong? What is the matter with Wilson? 75%.
Harry
ankle
Wilson.
Injury. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
saying he might be back this weekend,
Mm.
and he wants to be back, but whether he's got to get through training today, I think, and he said he'd be back from Wales. So that's
Well,
a
if he
couple of
doesn't
weeks, isn't it?
play, my player on the bench is Gallagher, and
He didn't
he's got-
play.
he's got 70% 5% chance of playing as well. So that's going to go down.
Yeah,
well,
I think he was just ill the other day.
yeah, he has an illness. Yeah.
I wouldn't trust that yellow triangle stuff on FPL as far as I could throw it.
No.
No.
No, it's based on what the managers say in the press conferences usually, so they're full of shit.
Well, we don't
generally.
know what Tudor was saying because most of it was fucking beeped out. Did you see it
No.
earlier?
Oh,
No.
Oh
'cause
my
he's
god, he
playing-
went on a
oh,
right
yeah.
old tirade. Beep beep.
Oh, did
beep,
he?
beep, beep.
When was that? Today?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, nice.
yeah.
It wasn't as bad as who was it? He didn't do swearing, was he? Someone
No.
else did a massive sweary one. I can't remember who it was.
All right. Okay.
Anyway.
All right. Enough of that. I'm sure there'll be more to talk about next week. Let's move on then to some listener stuff. Just Wondering said, "Oh, don't forget, we had an email, Neil. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
we can't read it out though because it was not for the show.
Oh, wasn't it?
No, because it was in reference to the thing that I said about when we were talking about the substance.
Oh,
And I
okay.
said it made me think of a video game, but a very specific video game. But that would sort of give away what happens.
Okay. Yeah,
It's very cryptic. You can shout them out.
Is it from Master Blackthorn? I think.
Oh, unless we've had another one.
No, the same one.
It said Tom Schultz or something was the name that was on there.
Yeah, but I think the location was.
It came through the web form, didn't it?
Yeah. I looked up the IP address.
Did
it was
you?
not far from here, so I think it was Master Blackthorn. Maybe.
Master Blackthorn's not from Canada.
Who am I getting confused with?
I don't know.
Everybody.
Oh fuck! I don't know. Look, anyway, all right.
Is
Sorry.
it
Look,
no, it's not Wise Old Elf, is it? Was it? No, not Mr. King, is it?
sorry. No, I'm getting confused. All right, then if whatever. Okay, so we can't read that one out. Tom Schultz, you sent us something. Thank you very
Well,
much.
yeah, he said in
Come
the
on, just read it
message.
out.
It said, "No, I'm not going to say it." It says, "What if the not for the show due to spoiler?"
I didn't understand it.
Well,
He said, "Not
I
for the
did. They obviously thought the same as me.
Not for the show. Spoiler.
Let's come back to that.
What's not to understand?
All right. Anyway, what a shit show this is today. Let's move on then to.
You can't call the show shit show, by the way. You probably get
No,
that
I'm not
probably
going to do
isn't
that.
allowed.
Not
You
again.
noticed we called one of the Cock Mugs episode has got more downloads than any of the last
Has
10
it?
episodes.
It's
Yeah,
not done well on YouTube. I reckon it's getting suppressed on YouTube.
possibly. Oh well. Right. Just Wondering says, can Microsoft be trusted to release anything other than an overpriced PC as their next console? I feel Project Achilles Helix is going to be a big letdown. In my honest opinion, Microsoft have lost a lot of trust over the so-called Xbox handheld, which was just a ROG Ally with an Xbox sticker on it.
I think that's
Okay.
not the main reason they've lost a lot of trust. To be fair,
No, I have a massive take on this, as I always have done with Microsoft, and I think Microsoft is going to come out of this smelling of roses, and I'll tell you why. Is because we are moving towards, in my opinion, we are moving towards a standardization. It has to happen at some point, a standardization where you have these games, and to a certain level of game, they'll run on almost anything now, right? The hardware. Look at Pilch; he's playing Call of Duty on a fucking iPad. I mean, that's just who would have thought that was possible? And it's not, and he's streaming it as well, right? I mean, it's bonkers, right? So
on
the level
Wi-Fi.
of tech on his super Wi-Fi. There's always been this Moore's law, right? Of things, we see the massive progression all the way through the 70s, 80s, 90s, thousands or whatever. And now everything's leveling off, right? And you have the PlayStations and the Xboxes just continually trying to push that envelope. Sony is terrible at it. Just pushing and pushing and pushing to be the fastest, be the best, get fucking ray tracing, Pisser 2, and all this sort of shit that they keep chucking at us, producing consoles that are massively expensive. Anybody in their right mind who doesn't think a console that's costing $800 or $900, whatever it may be in your local currency, isn't expensive, is fucking out to lunch. It's ridiculous.
That was not the point of what they were supposed to be, is it? Consoles. Well, they weren't cheap, I don't think, ever. But they weren't ridiculously expensive.
But what is going to happen, I'm absolutely certain of it, is that someone is going to crack this nut eventually. and they're going to produce a console at a reasonable price that can run 80% of the games that you want to play. Okay, it can't run fucking Cyberpunk at 4K, right? Who cares?
I was going to say
Right?
there is a console that does all this. It's called a Switch 2, but that does run Cyberpunk at 4K.
Right. Okay.
So there
So
you
how
go.
hard can it be, right? But if it bring these expectations down, and get consoles out into the marketplace that people can afford, and they'll sell like gangbusters. And then what Microsoft has in their back pocket is their ability to work the software, or they should have that in their. I mean, the fucking Microsoft. We know Sony has never been able to handle software. They've always been a hardware company. Their software has always been built on dreams and wishes, and fucking has been awful. Microsoft, all they need to do somehow is standardize the software, the operation of the software, somehow get that into the hands of separate third-party hardware developers who all they need to do is build the hardware to a certain spec, release that hardware that says I can run games up to D class, say everything gets classed, right? Or everything has a number. So I can go to the store and I can buy an LG console that will run up to, say, a D class of game, right? Which covers 80% of the games. If I want to go buy the LG console that runs 90% of games, fine, let me pay more and I'll do that. But the market will sort itself out until you suddenly have the hardware supporters who all they need to do is be able to run Xbox, whatever the fuck we call it now, whatever their software is.
It's Windows.
And they run at, whether it's, I mean, they won't call it, will they call it Windows Live, or will they call it Xbox? Who knows? But do you understand what I'm saying? Is like, this shit shouldn't be as difficult as they're all making it out to be, right? I mean, we're in an age now where we run apps. A game is an app. A game is no different than an app is a program, right? Dave, right? You agree? I mean, you're
haven't they
our
always been that?
techie dude.
They've all just been programs.
Right. So if I can run an app anywhere on my TV, on my fucking fridge that's got a screen on it or whatever, right?
Well, they've just stopped all that. They've withdrawn all of that. This is an Xbox. Everything's a fucking Xbox. They've withdrawn that in the last 48 hours. That's all gone off the website.
Because it's a dumb marketing campaign, right? But my point is, like, they're just all there needs to be is some sort of standardization. Get together, separate your hardware manufacturers from your software producers or providers or developers or whatever, and get at it and let it just let it work. Trying to have this sort of enclosed ecosystem with just Sony doing just Sony things and Xbox just doing Xbox things on their console. They obviously can't make consoles. They fucked it up since let's be honest, apart from the first Xbox, Microsoft have fucked it up.
No, apart from the 360.
Second one.
Well, I did have a bit of a problem with that.
They sort of fucked that up too, right?
Well, it did fuck up to start with. But
I mean, they sort of had to
They did right by people with those.
Quite a few million of them, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
but they did replace all of those
things. I know. They did it right. They solved the problem right, and they kept their customer base because of it, right?
That's how they sold so many fucking 360s.
But they saw the customers right.
2 or 3.
So I'll give them the 360, fine. But the Xbox one, they pooched that. The Series S and the Series X, they made it so fucking complicated. Like, no one knew what they were buying.
Well, you're talking about making it more complicated, though. Having D specs, C specs.
Yeah, these two things you're on about saying.
There was only 2 before, and it's going to be the 20.
Okay, but picture this:
£800 on an Xbox, but you've got a Series S,
Look,
which will
I called this
grade
like 2
games.
years ago. I called it 2 years ago. I had no idea what console was the latest or what was supposed to be brand new. Like, they made it so complicated. Between you knew what a PlayStation was because it went PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But Xbox, when releasing the consoles, I still don't know what a Series S or Xbox One or Xbox One X one. I don't know. I literally don't know. And they made it so complicated. I don't know if they've done it specifically to confuse people and just think, oh, this.
I know. I can tell you exactly why they brought 2 Xboxes out, because it's the problem that you're talking about. The one they made that everyone sort of wanted was too fucking expensive, so they brought a cheaper version
out. The S, which will run
which has the ones that sold way more than the big one, I think.
Right. So I mean, yeah. I don't know. I mean, like they're fucked, right? They're fucked.
That's
I
hardware
do.
games, but then
But I would say this as well in response to what Paul said here. In my honest opinion, I've lost a lot of trust. Where's he said here?
the ROG Ally
In
specifically.
my opinion, Microsoft have lost a lot of trust over the so-called Xbox handheld. I don't think that's I don't think that's a good statement, because Joe Public doesn't even know Xbox released a handheld, and
No.
90% of people who do know that they released a handheld don't give a fuck, right?
No.
I mean, let's not. The general public doesn't give a shit about 95% of the stuff that we're talking about. They want to walk into Best Buy, they want to buy a console, they want to go home, give it to their kids, the kids plug it in, and here are the games you can play on it. Oh, you don't
Yeah.
like that? Okay, well then go buy a fucking another one. Another console. Go and then play and see what games that one can play. But they've got to come back down to reality at some point and do something for the consumers. When we said this last week about the best selling thing for gaming last Christmas was this fucking tiny lilac covered cube or whatever, right? Why the fuck Nintendo won't release a small console that will just play all their games? Everybody wants,
Well, just one that plugs in your
must-
TV, you can't take away anymore.
I don't need a Switch. I don't want a Switch, but I'd love a Nintendo console, right?
Well, the
How
good news
expensive
is you
does
can
that
just
have to
leave
be?
it plugged into your TV.
Yeah, but they could
Yeah, but
save
then, but
200
then
quid
but
by
then
not
I.
You're
putting a
saying it
screen
could
on
be
it.
cheaper if it didn't have the screen.
Of course
basically.
it could. It could
Yeah.
be massively cheap. It could be
It'd be
half. I bet you.
150 quid little box
Exactly.
with two controllers. What else do you want to need?
They could smash that right now.
Yeah.
If they drop that onto the marketplace.
Unfortunately, they called it a Switch, which means it has to be able to do two things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they just have to. Yeah. I don't know. I just think that the market needs to sort itself out.
I did predict that. I think that they would do that, but they didn't do it. So
yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, it's interesting.
The good news is more good news
go.
from Microsoft is they're going to be ramming the fucking Copilot thing into Xbox as well, and putting it no matter where, everywhere that people want it. I was like, what? They're going to shove it up their own fucking arse, are they? Because I don't think no one wants that shit. I used it on the app the other day, on my phone app. I was like, what the fuck is this thing? And I can't remember what I typed in. I was like, well, that's just shit. Fucking just close the app. It's just crap. I think they're going to get, it's because it's AI. It's going to be able to play your fucking game for you. I was like, sorry, what? Like, if you get to a bit where you're stuck, you can get the fucking AI to play it for you. I was like, what the fuck? What's the point? I'll just get a fucking AI to play a game for me now. What the fuck?
What were the problems with Xbox One? Can everyone remember what was the
Yeah, TV.
It was the TV integration.
It was the ton of shit that nobody wanted.
They wanted you to plug your cable into your Xbox cable TV. Everything was to be run through. They wanted you to turn.
So you could get a nice audio delay whenever
telly.
you're watching TV. It would have been great.
And all the fucking shit, all the menus and shit come up on your Xbox and watch it through that.
I mean, to be fair to them, they were sort of ahead of the game there with Kinect, the voice controls, because everyone suddenly, after that, fucking Alexa came out after fucking Kinect. And then that's just fucking, everyone's got a fucking Alexa, haven't they? Or
I bought
smart
Xbox
speaker.
One with the Kinect, and it was actually brilliant. So
yeah, it's
fact
great.
That you had to buy it.
Yeah.
It came with a Kinect, and then about 6 months later, they ditched it. They said, "Well, you don't have to have it anymore. It's separate, £100 separate."
Yeah, because it was too expensive.
Fantastic tech. Look, fantastic tech, clever stuff, great, or whatever. Stop using gamers as a testing bed, particularly on the hardware. For goodness sake, like.
I feel like it was a Netflix. Like they were worried about Netflix taking over everything, taking over all of your leisure time. Imagine them thinking that.
I don't know.
I think they thought if you're turning on your Xbox to watch telly, you're perhaps not going to watch the telly. You're going to play your Xbox. Oh yeah. Look at all this list of games that suddenly appeared on the menu. They probably would. They didn't want. There was too much other stuff. They wanted you to concentrate on that box. And why you've got that box? Oh, you can subscribe to the NFL through this Xbox through your Microsoft account, or you can pay for your cable on your Microsoft account. They wanted everyone to use Microsoft as their
Hub.
yeah, and they just they fucked
It's,
up because people. I just want it to play fucking games.
exactly. It's back to this. They're just deviating away from what we want. Why can't we just have what we want? A machine that plays games at a good price.
Yeah.
You don't want me to spend my time watching Netflix. Release good games. Just give me the games, right? It's not.
Well, it's sort of
I don't know.
they eventually got around to buying all of the companies that make all the games.
Yeah.
Did you see that Sony are going to not be putting their games on PC anymore as well?
I did read that. Yes.
So
Yeah. Apparently,
because obviously they need people to keep buying PlayStations, I guess.
Of course they do, right? Yeah.
And
Makes sense.
even though every time they
Bad-
put one
bad-
on
bad
PC,
PR.
it sells
It made a
absolutely
shit
fucking
ton of money.
millions,
Yeah.
they're going to stop doing it because they're fucking stupid and they think that people will buy a PlayStation.
But Sony are a hardware company; they have to make them. Whereas Microsoft are a software company; they can put it on any fucking thing they want.
Yeah, well, they got to
So,
do it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what they are going to end up doing. So,
I mean, is anybody up to speed on the console? What Microsoft is doing with this console? I haven't really read anything
the new
about
one?
it.
well,
It's dev kits are going out in 2027, is what I last read.
2027. Fuck. Dev kits should be
So-
in
but
people's
there is,
hands.
there's not
But
going
that
to
means
be.
it ain't coming out till 2029 then.
Oh,
surely,
that's
if it
crazy.
But
Okay.
this is they're doing what you want, Fraser. There's not going to be an Xbox game and a PC game. There's just going to be a game.
Right.
No matter what you play it on, it'll work.
Should do.
I think they're going to be having like Steam. I assume that they're going to. Well, I don't know because they do have
It's going to be it's
a
going to be
lot
a
more
PC
games on the Windows Store now.
It's just going to be a bog standard. It looks like a fucking PC tower now.
Your
So
Xbox
it's
Series
just going
X,
to
you mean?
be it's just going to be a little bit bigger. It's going to have everything inside it that a PC's got in it, but it's going to have an Xbox badge on the front. It's going to be a PC with an Xbox badge. That's all it's going to be.
Well, they've just got to make
It'll be
a
running on
version of Windows that boots into like an Xbox
exactly.
mode, haven't they?
But that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing with the Rogue alloy thing. That was the whole point of why they're using it as a test bed to run the software, because it's running on the PC software. So
Yeah.
that'll be whatever that software is will be in an Xbox.
Yeah. Well, if
But
they
the
can nail it,
Xbox,
great.
yeah, it'll boot up to Windows, whatever the fuck Windows will be in 2-3 years time, and it'll do exactly the same as what a PC. You'll be able to plug
Probably going to
in
be
your
called
keyboard,
Copilot in 2 years' time. It won't be
fuck
called
knows.
Windows
But
anymore.
that's where they're heading. So I'll buy an Xbox because I don't want to fuck about with all the other shit to do with a PC. But it'll still do everything that a PC will do because it'll be a PC. It'll just be in an Xbox case.
It'll be more plug and play than a PC, right? Yeah.
Yeah. You won't have quite so much.
And it'll be
faffing and shit
$2,000 minimum.
Probably.
God.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? But
That's
what
what's
Fraser's
real.
saying, that is when, if they know that just a game will work, that's when these other companies come out and buy and do a budget version of an Xbox that'll only run 1080 60. If you want to spend £1,000, you get 4K. If you spend 500 quid, you get 1080.
And
So
so
it's
be it.
exactly the same as buying a shit hot PC now or a budget PC. But you'll go out and you'll be able to buy 20 different. They won't be called. Let's not call it an Xbox. There'll be 20 different companies selling a box, and that box will play the game.
And think how good that
run 4K ray tracing bollocks, it's $2,000. If you want it to play 1080 whatever, it'll be 500 quid. And you make the decision of how much
That's
you
too
want
much
to
for
spend on it.
too much for 1080 60.
And think how good that's going to be for the consumer as well. When you have those third-party hardware
You were
manufacturers.
just saying how confusing it's all going to be. It already was. It's going to be well more confusing if there's like everyone's making a fucking Xbox. No,
as long as
that
it'll be, but they'll say this is a 1080 60 machine.
This is not happening. None of this is happening.
You wait.
It
Well,
will.
apparently, I've just read Windows that they're doing a update to Windows 11 to introduce a Xbox mode. So
Yep.
you basically turn into big picture mode,
Yeah.
and changes
And
your Windows 11 to an Xbox.
and you can
apparently.
play the Xbox games that you couldn't play on Windows. You will now be able to play on your PC because it'll be basically emulating an Xbox. Is
Yeah.
what it'll be doing.
Well, they were just
Is that a
PCs
good thing or a
anyway.
bad thing? I don't know. But
The PlayStation's just a fucking PC with a PlayStation OS on it.
Yeah, but you can't play anything else on it other
No,
than.
but that's because it's got a PlayStation OS on it. But the hardware's basically
Yeah,
the fucking
well,
same stuff.
exactly. Well, they can't. That's what we're saying. If someone's made a new operating system and shoved it on a PlayStation, if you could install Windows onto a PlayStation,
I bet you
you'd be able
could.
to play everything.
yeah,
At some point, you will be able to because it will just. There's plenty of systems that will run any. You can run Windows on a Mac if you want to do that.
Why would you though?
Well, because if you've only got a Mac and you want to play Steam games, you've got to play them
You're
on
not going to
PC.
be able to play many Steam games, whether it's got Windows or Mac software on it on a Mac.
You don't think
No,
a
I don't think
MacBook
it
Pro
works.
is very powerful?
No, I just
then?
don't think it works in the same way. So things don't really work.
Well, they will do eventually. A couple of years' time. Wait and see.
I think they'll get it sorted out, and I think that it'll be good for the consumer. But they've got to
Anyway,
get
Steam
over this.
Machine's going to be out soon, and it's going to sell
That's-
billions.
I don't know about that. No one's got any money, right?
No,
I said
No.
day one on Steam Machine. If it's over 750 quid, people are not going to buy it. And with the memory prices now, I don't even think it's going to get
you
released.
can out buy the 32 gig of RAM for less than 200 quid.
No. No.
So how are you going to fucking make a console that's like 400 quid and half the cost is RAM? That doesn't mean a lot for anything else, does it?
No, and the risk to Microsoft in producing consoles must be just staggeringly high. All these people for making consoles right now. I don't know.
Well, the good news is nothing bad's happening in the world to make transporting shit around the world even harder than it already was. So
No, exactly. All right. Well, look, Paul, thanks for that question. That obviously is relevant and interesting. Much appreciated, my friend. Let's move on then to what we've been doing. I don't have anything in my list. Anybody want to start? Anybody got anything?
I went to the quiz on my
you've got one
birthday.
thing that you've got one thing that you're
Oh,
not
it was your
doing at the moment,
birthday?
Praise.
Yeah,
When was your birthday?
Wednesday.
Oh, happy birthday!
birthday.
Sorry, I missed that. Didn't see any.
It's because I'm not.
notification.
I don't have it on Facebook, so that's how no one knows my birthday.
Did you have a nice birthday?
I had an all right birthday. Yeah, went to the pub for the quiz. Came
Clifford Drive?
third. No, came third in the quiz.
Third?
There was a round. The music round was based on the year of my birth, 1975. It was really nice.
Was that in memory?
Not in. Yeah. So it was because it was my birthday.
Right.
Landlord. I know the landlord. Before I knew he was the landlord, not just because he's the landlord of the pub. So he decided to do that. I didn't know he was doing that. But it was quite
What
nice.
was the number one single on your birthday?
I don't know.
Oh. That's why you didn't
Uh,
win the quiz.
No, because it was the reason we didn't do that well on the 1975 music round was like I wasn't really listening to music in 1975. So there was the first couple. I was like, I'm not sure about this one. Don't know this one. But towards the end, it was like, was it Bohemian Rhapsody was out? Can't remember if that was one of them. I think that was one. 75 had some pretty good tunes in it, to be fair, and also a couple of stinkers. Bay City Rollers. That was the first one. I was like, I know this band, but I can't fucking remember what they're called. But we didn't get that one. But it was a good quiz. He based it on, this time he based it on all TV quiz shows. So there was one. Ant and Dec's what's it called? Limitless Win or something?
Coaching training session.
Hello.
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 What was that?
A man under Pilch's desk started talking.
Mine?
What's he doing down there?
Really? What?
Did you win the quiz?
No, he came third. I already said
Third.
that.
He said that the first
Don't
thing
listen,
he
does
said.
he? He don't
He
fucking
puts
listen.
that in first, so he just scoot over it.
Yeah. So it was a
Get
good
you a nice
laugh.
present.
Got loads of new pajamas.
Nice.
My wife bought me a Luton top. I said, it's very nice of you, but I don't actually like the orange kit. So she took it back. So there we go.
The interesting part of that story is the bit where Neil's friend, who's very friendly and knows all about Neil, decided he wanted to open a pub where Neil lives.
I don't know what you're suggesting there.
He's
I'm not
got you on
drunk.
retainer.
No, it's not. Can't afford to drink in there every day. I don't drink every day, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
All right. Anything? Come on. Anything else? What you get anything interesting apart from pajamas and a Luton top you didn't want?
I don't want anything for my birthday.
You
What did
normally buy yourself something. What did you treat
I
yourself
didn't.
to?
Well,
Oh.
no, I haven't got any money, have I?
Why not? Come on.
Spent it all on a car.
He's crediting literally. You may not see this, but you'll literally grit his teeth there.
I did have to do that fucking Rusar
So,
thing.
so come
in
on.
the film.
What's because last week you were waiting for your car to go back, and you
Yeah, my car went back. That's where we're at.
When
now.
did it go
Right,
back?
that's it.
This
Went
morning.
back today. Right. Okay. Yeah, you said it was going back on Friday, and it went back
Yeah.
today. Okay.
So that's
good.
because
Right,
nothing
so
has
that's-
happened.
But
So-
what are you so wound up about it then? You knew
Because
last
it's just
week
for
it was
fucking
going back.
stress. It's just annoying.
Oh.
The whole process is just. It's like, why is it taking this fucking long for you to take my car back? It's going to take another fucking week or two to get my money back, probably. So then I'm just fucking shafted with no car for about 3-4 weeks. And no money. So it's just annoying. So don't buy a fucking car online, is my suggestion. Because it's nothing but fucking faff.
Right.
100
Okay. I get that. Okay, but I mean, obviously, there's processes that has to be done. You had an issue with the car. It takes time for them to come pick it up. They've picked it up. They have to get it back, check it over before they issue the credit. So I mean, this is the process.
But I
of,
know I won't hear anything all fucking weekend. Because they've picked it
blame
up
you
on a
for breaking
Friday.
Well, of
So I
course
won't hear
not,
anything.
man.
It's just,
Well, what are you expecting to hear at the weekend? Just let,
just
you know, let-
fucking... It's just annoying. I'd like to just them acknowledge that they actually got the fucking car there. Would be nice. But they still
Did you
haven't
get a-
fucking...
but you've got a receipt from them saying they picked it up, right?
I've got a video of him fucking leaving my house with the car.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so well, you know,
some
they've got the
random
car.
bloke can you have the keys to your car?
No, he showed me the fucking work order on his phone and all that. I was like, have I not got any paperwork to sign? He was like, nope. I was like, really? I don't like this at all. It was just stressing me. It's just all stress. I'm sure it'll all be fine, but it's putting me through stress. And I said, I got into a customer service guy earlier. I was like, they always say, hi, so-and-so, I hope you're well. And so I responded with, thanks for letting me know, but this whole process is actually really quite stressful. Is anyone going to be around at the weekend? Didn't hear anything back. So, fuck's sake.
Right, but what do you want out of them the weekend?
I just, if
Why?
anything, like they said it would take 24 hours to acknowledge receipt of the car. I'm like, well, that's
All right.
Saturday. So is that actually going to happen tomorrow? What if I don't hear anything all day tomorrow? There won't
Well,
be
then don't
anyone
worry
there.
about it. Call them on Monday.
Oh, it's just so fine when it's not your fucking 13 grand just waiting for, is it?
Dude, they're not going to not give you your money back. They just got to check the
No.
car over.
Well, it's just, like I say, that's another fucking stress. It's like they're going to come back and say, well, this fucking dent wasn't there when we gave you the car. Well, it wasn't there when you fucking took the car away either. What are they going to do? I'm just
There you go.
stressing. It's all these fucking thoughts going around my head that I stress about. You
Oh,
don't
that's
think
fine,
I
but,
stress normally? I think I'm just super chilled.
I may, yeah. Well, I'm just saying, you know, whatever. Just like I said, deep breath. Hey,
Yeah.
you know, just let the fucking process take its course.
Yeah, okay.
And
I'm trying to, but it's fucking stressing me out. Because
I understand that.
I've had this car sat on my drive for like fucking 2 weeks. We've not been able to use it. And like I say, then I'm just waiting. It's like it's just a fucking ball ache after ball ache. I'm sure if you buy a car from them and it's fine, then it's fine. But they want me to post them the V. This is another thing that's stressing me out. They want me to post the V5 back to them, recorded delivery, and they will then register it back to them. I'm like, but on the fucking DVLA on the form, it says you must tell us if you fucking transfer the car to a fucking dealer. I'm like, so what am I supposed to do with it?
Just tell them do it online. Just
I can do it online, but then I lose 99
Yeah.
quid from them. They won't give me 99 quid back for the. I've got to wait 99 quid's got on the
Right, but
V5
these guys,
return.
okay, but these guys, this is what they do, right? They process cars, they process returns of cars. They do this all the fucking time. If they've told you to do that, just fucking do it, dude. Just do it. Don't worry about it. Let the
But if
fucking
they
process happen.
don't process it for like 2 fucking months, then I don't get a tax refund. On their
Yeah, but you're
website, right, it says you've got to do this.
Listen to what you
and
just said.
Wait,
You just said,
wait.
but if,
Right,
right?
wait,
Don't worry about but ifs.
Wait a second.
Right?
Let me
You're
tell
getting
you
stressed
something.
about ifs.
On the thing, it says, send the V5 to them and we'll sort it out. I'm like, okay.
No.
But then,
it's the legal requirement for you
yeah,
to
exactly.
inform the
Then you go to
DVLA that
DVLA. It
you've
says it's
sold the
my
car.
responsibility to fucking tell them that I've done the car.
What
Then they
happens-
don't give me
what
the
happens if
99
someone
quid.
drives it
Yeah,
tomorrow
exactly.
and gets a speeding ticket. That's coming to
That's
you.
what I said to the
Go
guy. I said, don't
online-
get a fucking speeding ticket on the way back.
Go
will you?
online and transfer ownership today. You have no longer got that car. That is not your car anymore.
Well,
They've
also,
taken
I haven't got the
ownership of
money
it.
either. So I don't know. It's just a fucking stress, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
Well, I hope
Understood.
we've put your fears to rest with this conversation we're having.
Not really.
I'm sure they take back cars.
Yeah, I know
Every
they do.
daily
Because what they do
they-
is they take them back and then they sell them again without fixing.
They can't sell them without the V5, so they need to get that toot sweet.
But I'd,
It'll
like,
be all right.
why do I have to send it
So,
back to them? Why
I
to get my
think what
£99?
they're probably going to do is they're going to
They're going to contact the
technically what
DVLA.
happened.
Yeah.
They're going to say like it was an erroneous sale. It didn't actually go through, and it's back with us.
And so,
So they-
it's
so they
they
don't-
can
so-
retain the one previous owner rather than it being 2 owners.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It
That's
doesn't
what
make me feel any better about fucking doing it, though, does it?
Ah, jeez, I wouldn't worry about it. Just send
Yeah.
it. Do what they ask you to do. Let them do their process.
I'm
They
going to
probably
take
have
loads of
access
pictures
to-
of the V5 before I post
They
it back.
document everything. Take
Mm.
pictures, document everything. Make sure you do everything by email. Ask them to confirm stuff by email if you speak to anyone. I'm sure they have all sorts of like processes and people who have fast tracks to government, whatever, to the DVLA or whatever the fuck it is you guys use over there these days. Just it'll be all right, mate. It'll be.
I'm
all right.
thinking of
Come here.
phoning DVLA
Come here.
tomorrow
Come on.
because they're open till
Don't
2.
don't.
On a
It's
Saturday?
fucking Saturday, dude.
Oh, they're open on- they're open on
one
fucking
works on
Saturdays.
a Saturday.
Dude, take the DVL, take your fucking Well, I mean, yeah, you can talk to them if you want to, like, assuage your fears.
I'm
but I
going to
think
say, what's going on? Like, because they must have people querying this with, like, because they must. I can't believe I'm the first person to be like, this all seems a bit sus. Tells me
you
I've
should
got
ask
to do this.
Copilot. Ask
Did
you
Copilot.
actually-
All right.
Oh,
I
don't
assume
ask
you
fucking
got
AI.
your V5 through in your name.
Yeah.
So they did transfer it.
Yeah.
Because if you've got a 14-day
Yeah.
return policy, I'm surprised that they even fucking register it within them 14
Yeah, but you
days.
can't because I have to be able to tax the car, don't I?
Suppose
Is
so.
it something to do with that? I don't know. I fucking don't know. It's
Yeah.
all fucking white, like just winding me up. So yeah, I might just be walking everywhere in future.
How much is the tax on a
200 quid.
Oh, 195, yeah, same as
And I
everything
paid
else,
it all
though,
up front because I'm an idiot and I should have just paid it monthly because then at least I wouldn't be fucking forking out or waiting potentially for my money. They just cancelled it. So yeah,
It's going to be all right, Neil.
I hope so. It's just fucking
I
stressful.
promise. I promise it'll be all right.
Yeah, if it doesn't go well, I'm coming for you.
Do.
What have
Come
you
over.
been doing, Neil?
If it doesn't
What have
go
you-
well,
Dave,
come over and
Dave, what
see
you
me
been
and
doing?
I'll introduce you to my car guy.
Yeah.
I mean, it will take more than 2 days to get a car back from Canada, but I don't
Yeah.
know about that.
I ain't sending that
There's a lot-
fucker back.
There's a lot of paperwork too. Go
Come
on, then,
on.
Dave.
Resident Alien 4 I've been watching.
Season
I don't know
4?
if anybody else season 4. I don't know if
I
anybody
watched. I put the first episode of that series on because it just came to Netflix. I didn't even make it through the first episode.
else didn't you?
Have you
Should've
seen
skipped
the
it.
previous series?
What? No, I'm talking about the first series.
Oh right.
Oh, right, okay, right, yeah, no, you need to stick with it. It's so funny. The
Don't have to if you
Alan
don't want to,
Tudyk
Fraser.
Really,
guy
yeah.
is really funny.
That's why I watched it, because I know he's got chops. So
Yeah, it's really good. It's yeah. He is playing a character, an alien who's taken over a human body, but he does it so well. It's proper good, and it's weird and funny. Yeah, Resident Alien. I said uh well, I said, what did I say? I said
You
Resident
said Resident
Alien.
Alien. You did say it
Did I?
correctly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking of the game that you guys have been playing as well. Which made me laugh when I saw it. You guys online. But yeah. Um, about halfway through the season 4, which is um just come out as well. And yeah, I don't know. Oh, I'm so
You're
tired.
into it.
I'm
you're
so
right there,
tired.
Dave.
No, not really. No.
All right, Resident
Um,
Alien.
yeah. Resident
Why don't you
Alien, and then
enthrall us with your talk about cutting your grass?
the other thing I've been doing is I cut my grass today. It was a
Is
nice
this
day.
the
It was pissing down last night.
recognised time that you're supposed to do the first cut? I've been seeing things
So you,
recently about you shouldn't cut your lawn until such and such a date, but obviously they don't tell you the date in the headline because they want you to click on the website.
so you've got to wait until it's been at least 5 or 6 degrees for about a week.
So you could have done it
Um,
in fucking December then, or
So
January.
and before, and so there's not going to be another frost or snow. So
Doesn't look like
I've
that's
done
happening this year.
I've done a long cut. I did it on the highest setting, and it went over. And I didn't actually realize how long it was because I thought, I'm not going to get anywhere near this. Maybe a few bits, but actually, it made the whole lawn a lot better. So yeah, I've done that. I was out and cutting the grass at 4:30 today in the afternoon. Yeah.
So you'd have been fucking. You wouldn't be very
I bet your
popular at fucking
neighbours.
4:30 in the morning, would you?
No. But the mower took a few goes to actually get started.
Well, you got
It's a
petrol.
gas mower.
It's a petrol gut mower, yeah. So I put some more petrol in, and it started straight away.
With that,
Apparently, I'd put it in
it's all been
the
evaporating over the winter.
in the well, either put it in like on empty, or yes, it evaporated away. So yeah, I was
With
standing
all
there
that
for about 5 minutes.
extreme heat that you've been having.
Yeah. And yeah, I was like,
Probably
just
cost you
not
a few
doing
quid
it.
to
So
cut your lawn today, didn't it?
well, luckily, it was old petrol from last year that
That you've been storing in your
gas
shed.
in. So, yeah, I've been storing them in my
That
shed.
doesn't sound like you're supposed to do that.
Yeah, that's fine. No, I did put stabilizer in it, so it's fine.
Nice.
So
How
yeah,
sharp are your
I,
blades?
no idea. I've never looked under the mower.
Not
I
very,
sh-
obviously.
No, that's worth.
I should.
That's
Well,
worth That's worth a little check before the season starts.
it is a mulching mower, so it's not a collecting one. So it is actually supposed to just cut it and dump it onto the lawn. The
Is that good
bit.
then,
So
Mr.
yeah,
Gardener?
Yeah,
well, it keeps the nutrients back in the lawn.
it does.
Yeah, I don't understand why people wouldn't do that.
It's
the
because
same.
you can drag it in. Like,
Because it
Yeah,
looks
that's the
nicer when you've
thing.
got a nice
If you
lawn with no cut grass in it.
well, if you cut it regular, the pieces of grass are very small and you
Yeah.
don't see them. But you
Yeah.
still bring them in if you've got kids and they're out playing or dogs. You just
Yeah,
traipse all the
yeah.
fucking bits back in.
So
That's,
the
that's the
missus
problem.
hates it. The missus absolutely hates it. The fact that the dogs bring all the grass in. So
Yeah,
but if you do it at least once a week on the same setting, then yeah, you keep on top of it.
yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, that's it really. I was took half hour, just like done the lawn and looked out and I was like, actually, that's quite a good job done. So
You
yeah.
admired your handiwork. Did you have a cup of tea and put
Did.
one hand on your waist and look out over survey the lawn, survey your handiwork?
I did look out. I was like, oh, I didn't do that line straight, and I was like, I'm not doing it again. It's like I've put it away already. So, but yeah, no, it was a job well done.
So
That's
is
it.
this the
Really,
week you're supposed
that's
to
been
do
my
it then?
week.
Anyway, Because, like I say, I keep
it
seeing
was
these things online.
yeah, for me, yes, because it was dry enough, and yeah, and it had got to a
Apparently,
point. As long as you don't do it
No.
on the ultra short on the first cut,
yeah, that's a bad
and
idea.
yeah, you just so.
I need
But
to
yeah,
go. I've
just
got a bit of work to do in my garden.
yeah, next week's supposed to be quite nice here. So yeah, as long as it's dry for a couple of days, I'll get on it again.
All right.
Mm.
Nice. Okay. Pilch, what you got?
I haven't got a lot. There's a couple of things. I just quickly put this one in because Dave just reminded me. My daughter phoned me about an hour. Well, what's the time now? An hour
Oh.
before we started. She wants to watch the new season of One Piece on Netflix, and she uses my Netflix.
Oh,
But
you can't do that.
well, as long as you
You
bring
can
the
have
device,
profiles.
as long as you use the it's about family sharing, though, isn't it? You can have as many devices as you want, but they all have to be on the same network now.
Yes. I got a
If you
text
don't,
message from my son this week.
okay, right. So my daughter hasn't brought her Xbox home for a couple of months, and she wanted to watch something on Netflix. So she phoned me up and said, "Dad, I can't watch One Piece because it's logged me out." She ain't bringing it up from Canterbury, so can you pay for family Netflix for me? Which is
Family
about
Netflix. I didn't know that was a thing.
right. So, there's obviously you get the cheapest version, which is just normal definition. You can
Yep.
have it on two devices, but both them devices have to be on your network
Yes.
within a month. You can
Yes.
do it and then bugger off and come back. Right.
Ad
The
supported
next,
as well.
right. So the next, so it's with adverts, and then you pay a couple more quid to not have adverts, but it's exactly the same package. It's
Yep.
only 1080p, and it's
Yeah.
for two devices at consecutive. The next one is premium, which is still only, I think it's 3 devices. They
4.
still have to be in your home, but you
4
get
devices. Yep.
4K. Right.
Yep.
And that one's about 18 fucking quid. It's ridiculous.
Aren't you
Anyway,
getting Netflix through your fucking EE or
right,
whatever?
hang on a minute. Hang on, I'm getting
on.
there.
Easy, sunshine.
Sorry,
Easy.
getting ahead of it.
Right.
Easy.
So, with all of those packages, you can pay another $5.99, $4.99
$4.99. Yep.
to add another member.
Are you
family
looking at it now,
member.
Dave?
I'm looking at the website now. Yeah.
Right. To
Dave's
be
our
a
fact checker.
so they get their own account. So they're not sharing your account or with a profile. They get their own account, and you pay $4.99, and they can use their account
Yeah.
anywhere they want. They don't have to keep bringing the device home.
Yes.
So
That's what
whether
I found out
right,
this
so
week.
it doesn't matter what tariff you're on. If you're
It's
on the
always
premium
fibre.
one and you pay a fiver, you can have 2 family members,
Yes.
but you've got to be paying for the 4K. So it's still the same price to pay for extra members, but you get 2 of them.
Yep.
Now, I'm billed through
Each.
EE.
Yeah.
Each.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
No,
Yeah.
it's two, £5 for 2 new members.
If
So
you're
I
on
could
that,
give it,
Okay.
if you're on the premium package.
yeah.
If
So
you're on
I
the
could give it
premium.
to you, and
Sounds
give it
like
to
this is
Neil.
getting complicated.
Right. This is the complicated bit. I'm billed by EE. I get it free through EE. I get the standard 2 devices, 1080, no adverts. You cannot add a family member subscription to your EE subscription because it's third
Built in.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Right. But you can go onto the website on Netflix on your account, and they've recently, in the last couple of months, let you pay the £5 to add a
Through them.
member. But you pay through them, because normally you can't do. I
Right.
can't do anything with Now TV
Yep.
unless I go through EE, because that's who my service
Yep.
is with. So now you can do it separately. You log into your account on Netflix. It says who do you want to add. You put their email address in. They get an email, and you pay their $5.99. And then they can watch. They can have 2 people watching as well. It doesn't include because it's a separate account now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not much more. It's not much cheaper than if they just bought their own account. But obviously, if you had the premium $18.99 set up for a £5, you can add 2 other households.
Hmm.
So when you're paying for the expensive one, it actually works out pretty cheap because 3 different households can share the same. One person can pay for 3 households, and
Yes.
it costs like £23, which is actually not bad. And you
Yeah.
all get
All
4
right, if you watch
devices
Netflix.
if you watch Netflix.
So I was just going to ask about your Now TV.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get up 4K, do you?
No.
No. See, I'm seriously losing my mind with the 4K.
No, because we're through EE and they won't
No.
let you buy it.
But because I
My-
pay Now
my-
Direct,
Mm-hmm.
and my 4K feed, the audio is well out of sync with the video.
Oh, you've
I
said this
can't even
before.
watch it. It drives me fucking mad. It's okay on like TV and movies when you're on demand watching 4K. It's on the
Mhm.
live sports. So
Mhm.
like, I think the sound is slightly ahead of the video. So you'll hear the crowd cheer before a goal goes, like a fraction of a second before the goal goes in, and things like that. It's just like
Really?
you don't notice it too much on that, but when they go to the studio and people are talking, it's like I can't actually watch this. It's like watching a fucking film dubbed into English, and
See,
it's
I
like it
notice
drives
things
me
like that.
absolutely fucking mental.
If I'm watching football and they kick a ball and the noise is
That's what I
millisecond
noticed. It. I
before,
was like,
fucking notice that shit.
they
Or the
kicked
darts. That's
I
even
could hear the
worse.
ball get kicked before he actually kicked it.
Yeah.
And I was like, that you
I
notice.
had-
It's not so bad with the crowd noise. It's
I
like
used to have quite a lot of problems with that, with my using my EE boxes, but not watching it through the
at
apps.
TNT Ultimate. To be fair to them, that's a 4K stream, but live. But that's okay.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
fucking 4K sports channels on Now
Yeah,
TV
well, I don't
are a
get the
fucking
4K
nightmare.
through now because I
I'm
get
like,
it
I
through
might as well not
EE.
pay for this.
Well, my 2-year contract runs out on the 22nd of April, so I might ditch the fucking lot and go just do the apps
I've got a new
instead.
yeah, but then you have to start paying for Netflix, which you don't think about so much. Maybe you're like, oh,
Oh
shit, now
yeah,
I've got to pay the
that's the
fucking.
point.
That's the thing I hadn't thought about. I've now got to pay fucking 15 quid for Netflix on top of it all.
Mm.
Because the Sky,
Oh
you know,
yeah.
I got a deal for Sky Sports. Was paying $28.99 a month for sport. They've just said, "Oh, great news! We've given you a new deal. It's £2 more than your last deal." I was like, "That doesn't sound like a great news to me." But my TV and movies are like $4.99 each a month for 12
Yeah.
months, and I'm paying £6 for it. So it's basically 40 odd quid to get
Yeah.
all
I
of
think
the
I pay
fucking
Sky
Sky stuff.
I pay £56 for my TV part
And
of
that
it.
includes your TNT. doesn't it?
I get TNT.
Well, you could get bin that off next
Discovery.
year anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I'm thinking. If we get relegated, I'll fucking ditch. Yeah, I like the Formula One though. That's the trouble. Still have
Well,
to
that's
have
not on
Sky.
TNT. You don't need TNT.
No, the baseball is though. Anyway, never mind. Don't worry about that. I'll sort that out at some point. Only other thing I've got. So I'm a bit like I think Fraser's the same. So if you try to do something and it doesn't work, but you've got another alternative, some people just go, "Oh, I'll just do it that way." But I can't fucking do that. That pisses me off. I need to find out why what I wanted to do doesn't work. So then you spend 3 or 4 days fucking about with things,
Absolutely.
trying to
Make it worse, cost you
So-
money.
So what? It's a simple little thing. I plugged my webcam, my USB webcam, into my iPad, and it didn't recognize that it was through Discord that it was a webcam. It's got a speaker on it, so it recognized that I could have used it as a microphone, but it wouldn't power up the actual cam. So I thought it doesn't matter because I'm using my iPad FaceTime camera is better than the fucking thing anyway. I'll just use I'll just use the iPad camera. It works fine. I used it last week, used it the week before, fine. Next day, why didn't my fucking camera work? I'm thinking to myself. So I start investigating.
Can I? You have to go through a hub, don't you?
Yeah, because obviously you've only got one
Is it
Thunderbolt
powered?
connector. It is powered.
Oh,
Yeah, my hub's powered.
right.
But it turns out that the iPad actually charges things as well. It's got throughput, whatever it is, the other way. So you can plug anything into this iPad and it will charge it, your phone or whatever it is. So it also powers out. So I
Right.
knew even if I just plugged it straight into the USB-C, it would power whatever's plugged in. So it just wouldn't recognize it. So you start Googling, how do you use an external cam with Discord? And it says just go into the audio and video settings and select cam. Well, it turns out Discord hasn't got audio and video settings for mobile. It just says audio.
Yeah, because it's probably
Right.
got a built-in
Interesting.
camera, hasn't it? So it
Right.
just uses that.
So, exactly. So, I thought, perhaps it's not coming up because it's not detecting the camera, so it isn't giving me the option. So I started a FaceTime call, and as soon as I clicked on it, the fucking cam, I've got the same camera as you, Neil. Lights come on when it's broadcasting,
Yeah.
doesn't it? Straight away, bang, instead of using the iPad camera, webcam comes on. So I thought, well, it works, and I've had it plugged straight in, so it was powered from the iPad. It worked. So I thought, right, now I need to start investigating this shit. So I installed Microsoft Teams. Guess what? Fucking works. Straight away. Knows it's there. Automatically defaults to the webcam.
Through the hub.
No, even just plugging it straight into the iPad without the hub. So it wasn't a power issue. It worked. Perfect.
Right.
Lovely. It turns out that, and I thought, perhaps this is a Discord iPad, Apple fucking can't conflict, or it needs permission and it's not allowing it, whatever. It's not. Discord Mobile will not allow you to use an external cam. With Android as well. It just doesn't give you the option. It defaults to. You
Install
can use a
like the Mac.
program.
Can you install the Mac version on your iPad? I don't know if that, because you've got a fancy iPad. Can you install the Mac version?
No, but you can use the desktop.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't work.
Mm.
So, and it's not just. I thought, it's Apple being Apple, but it ain't. It's Discord can't be. They know that if anybody's using an Android phone or an iPad or any other tablet, and they're using the mobile version, they've got a fucking camera.
Yeah, they've
They've
already
got a
got one. So
FaceTime
why do
camera.
they
Yeah,
need to put the effort and the cost into making it otherwise, right?
yeah. So I
So-
spent 3 days.
So do we need to
about
move to Microsoft Teams? Woohoo! That'll be fun. We'll probably get a fucking Copilot button in every in 5 minutes. Did you need to do
change.
that?
So I went down a rabbit hole that I didn't really need to, because I'm still. You can install programs or apps that'll run it, but then you're basically using it like what's that bloody streaming
Yeah, you're
app that every
capturing a
program
device,
everybody,
probably. Capturing a window kind of thing. Probably.
yeah. So and then you play it, you just change the settings in that, so it's basically it's using the program or the app to broadcast it into. There's too much messing about. You don't need fucking 4 different programs just to. So now I'm just not doing it that way. I'm just using the iPad. But it would be
Right.
nice if they would add that option.
I'm sure they're listening.
Because you've got to have whatever you're using, iPhone, iPad. It's got to be in the right position to capture you. You can't have it laying down or in the cupboard, or it's got to be right there in front of you. Whereas if I had a webcam, the iPad could be. I don't actually need it because I've got all the other screens running, so that could be just set over in
But
the corner.
iPads run a slightly different OS, don't they? There are iPad versions of apps and the phone versions. So
yeah, most of the iOS or the phone apps will work on iPad.
Yeah,
but they have specific versions 90% of the time they have a specific iPad version. Because iPad can do a lot of other stuff.
Yeah.
So
Can
it
block
just
more
has
people's
better
view.
options.
That concept.
Wouldn't take that. I wouldn't take that to a concert. Fuck's sake. Anyway, I know
Some people
probably
do though.
So that's that. That's all I've got. I spent a lot of time fucking about with that to find out that I couldn't use it. So, but it doesn't matter
That's a bummer. Isn't it?
because it's the camera on the webcam is better than me camera anyway. And Discord will only let you up to 100 and otherwise it's 720, isn't it?
Well, no, it depends if you're paying for it.
Well, I'm not paying for it. It wouldn't matter. That's the
I don't-
pointless anyway. Because if you're not paying for it,
I don't know if I was. I don't fucking know.
'Cause
Because
even
we're
if
on the
we all
server, doesn't it
paid
affect the server?
even if we all paid for it and was doing 4K filming, if you
Yeah,
ain't
you
paying
can't do.
for
I
it,
ain't paying
you're
for 4K. I can
broadcasting.
tell you that.
No, that's what I mean. You're broadcasting it, so it's pointless anyway.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's only
I
capturing.
was
I
paying
don't
for
know.
Nitro. We were definitely because the server, because I was boosting the server, so the server had better audio bitrate, and I think you can stream up to HD, but I don't know if that is cameras. It might just be like the cat screen capture that we could stream for up to.
That's
10.
about what is it? £9, isn't it, a month? That's a lot of
It
money
was
for
like
something.
between £7.90 and like £8, depending on which month it was.
I think I got 3 months free a little
I
while
had a thing
ago.
from PlayStation that said I could get 3 months free, but
Yeah,
all of these
I
offers
got
are
it through Xbox.
if you've not used it before. It's like, well,
Yeah,
what's going on?
yeah, because it keeps telling me I've got it and I can't activate it because I used it about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the Xbox Game Pass perks.
All right. I'm sure that's
it.
Okay. For anybody who doesn't have Discord, welcome back. All right, let's move on to. Is that it? That's all we got for what we've been doing. I have nothing, so we're all done. Good.
You have
Yeah,
snow.
we do. I was listening intently to your grass cutting and thinking, we saw our grass this week,
Not for long.
and now it's gone again.
Yeah.
We had probably a couple of inches fall this afternoon. So there you go. All right, let's move on then to what we. Yeah, it's all right. It's let's move on then to what we've been playing.
Fraser's
Oh
so
my
over
God.
the snow. It's like,
Honestly, I
snow.
walked past I walked past my neighbor the other day. He said, I said, "You all right? How you doing?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm still fucking fed up with this winter, though." I go, "Yeah, well, I know it's what we signed up for. So what are you gonna do?" Walk past my other neighbor. She goes, "Did you order this snow?" I'm like, "No, I didn't order it." So yeah, everyone's done. But that's the deep winters here, right? After 6 months, it's long enough.
Yeah, you ain't selling it. Oh, you're not inside
No.
the Arctic Circle, are you?
Sometimes
Because you're
it
further
feels like
south
it.
than us, aren't you?
We're about the
Technically.
same.
Is it?
We're about the same. I mean, we're further south in some parts of America, right?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Anyway, it's a long winter. Let's move on then to what we've been playing. I'm looking here. I see a lot of games.
Yeah.
All right. So the word is out, people. Keep
Well,
Neil down to a minimum.
I've only got 2.
All right?
And
That
I've been
doesn't
off all
mean
week.
anything. It doesn't mean a thing.
Well, 4 of us have played one of those games.
All right.
Oh no, hang on, 3 of us. Sorry.
Okay. Well, look. Let's get going then. I'll tell you what. I'll start because I can rush through this first one. I was playing a game about digging.
Yeah, you didn't
a
talk
hole.
about it last week, and you didn't play it. Have you played it in the last week? Because I thought you played
No.
it last week. Oh,
No, I fired up my Xbox yesterday and I saw it on there and I went, I never talked about that. Yeah, because I finished it. So
Yeah, you did more than I did.
how do you what did you not finish it?
I finished it, but you got an achievement, but you have to do something else. Something, I think.
Maybe. I don't know.
Did you have
They
to
were
play it twice? My tech
No.
brain says, "Good morning, guys." He's
Morning.
in Japan.
Japan.
So
Japan, as we used to say. Yeah, that was all right. I really enjoyed that. Just my brief soiree with that.
It didn't take long,
I
did
did.
it?
I had a couple of issues. I think quality of life improvements probably more than a wish list, probably more than anything, because I got to the end of it and it was a mess, whatever I'd created in there. And I would have liked some better tools to tidy up with.
I
I feel like they could have
Digger.
given me better diggers. Yeah,
think
they
it wasn't much. I started going like down at an angle straight ahead, and then turning like 90 degrees and sort of making like a
like
fucking
a
sort of
walkway.
spiral all the way
Yeah,
down.
that's not a bad. Yeah.
But then I gave up doing that after a while because I was like, this is taking fucking ages.
Yeah.
and it doesn't take that long to fully upgrade all your shit, and your jetpack just fucking zooms you straight up. I was like, well, I just might as well do fucking
Sooner or
straight
later,
down.
sooner or later you can't resist the call to dig straight down and go as far as you can.
Yeah.
It was all right. It was not, but it's not the worst game I've ever played, and I finished it, and it was a nice, just
It was a
again
different
one of the.
vibe from Hunt Showdown, that's for sure.
It was like that. Yeah, it was like the boxers game. I finished that today. That boxers game, right? It's a nice. I didn't even really need to think about it, even though that boxers game is something you should definitely be thinking about to try and finish it. But it was pretty straightforward. I would say the most interesting thing about that digging a hole game is there was one point where I went down, and then like it's not like Minecraft where you dig down and you're getting straight blocks or whatever. Like it really can twist you around and give you small holes. And sometimes in the early stages, I found like I was looking up, and you almost can't see where your exit is if you've come down a little bit randomly. And I know at
Were you
one
not
point,
putting lights in?
yeah, I was putting lights in, but I mean, like, you would dig, and then you dig over here, and then you dig to the right a bit, and then you go down a bit more or whatever like that. And so when you looked up, you weren't a straight path up to the top. You had sort of like, it's a very disjointed dig. And I found at one point I went quite low and dug out, and I actually got a little bit claustrophobic. I was like, I don't like this. This is making me feel very uncomfortable. I better get up and tidy this up a bit so I can see the sky. I don't do well with confined spaces. So
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
no. So but yeah, that was pretty good to get that out of the
You
way.
didn't feel
Should I
like
just
going back and getting your 1,000 Gs then?
I'm not interested in that rubbish.
No,
And I'll
I
tell you
looked at it
why
and went, no.
I'm not interested in any of that. And I'll tell you why I'm not really interested in any of that. Since I lost my PlayStation account, and I don't know if any of you remember that, but I lost my PlayStation. I couldn't get back into my PlayStation account when I got rid of a work mobile. I was fucked from the two-factor authentication. What makes me laugh though is that every time I go back and I try and get into it, or I try and get into my old Amazon account or whatever, and it goes, "We've sent you a code," and I'm like, and I know who's got the phone, and I'm like, fucking just, it's driving him crazy with all these text messages he's getting in the fucking middle of the night. Should I just carry on?
It's up to you.
With my other games? Yeah, I'm just going to carry on. So, the other thing, so yeah, I finished that boxes game as well, but I haven't put that in there. But I finished the boxes game this afternoon, which was okay. I haven't put actually. I'll piggyback onto Pilch about one of the games. That's fine. I picked up Ghost of Yotei from the library. That came in on Saturday, so I went and picked that up. I've
Did you
been
play
playing
Tsushima?
that. I think I started. I don't think I did actually. I think I started it and I didn't get very far in it. But I've been playing Ghost of Yotei. I really like it. Have you played it?
I played Tsushima quite a bit, but I got burned out. It's got a bit Ubisoft on me. It went a bit Ubisoft at the end,
Yeah.
and I was like, I can't be arsed with all this fucking. I keep getting sidetracked into doing all these side quests.
So Ghost of Yotei, basically, it's typical fare, right? You play this character who's a samurai who she's after revenge after the Yotei 6 they're called. She wants revenge over them for whatever the fuck it was. So you got to track these people down and fight them and kill them. And you're basically in this land, and the more you explore the land, the more power-ups you get, the more abilities you get, the more adventures you have, the more people you talk to, the more interesting things happen. It's typical fare. It actually reminds me more like something like Breath of the Wild than anything else. The way the world opens up and your vantage points, and you can see things and whatever. But it's a really, really nicely crafted game. There's parts of it I'm looking at it going, that's just so nicely done, right? I'm not going to say that it looks amazing. I mean, it does look amazing, but all games, all premium games look amazing. But just the style of it is just Like, there's just the one thing that I love the most is just when you complete something, you get these big kanji. I guess it's my tainted brain listening. I'm going to show myself up here for not knowing what the fuck I'm talking about. But it's kanji. A lot of that's Japanese characters, right?
I don't know.
I think. Anyway, the Japanese characters come on the screen and whatever,
As in,
telling you that
like, letters. He says,
as
yeah.
letters. Yeah. Oh, he's there. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they pop up on the screen and then they just wisp away.
What,
Once
like, sort of,
yeah,
they
they just sort of
Thanos
float
away. Thanos
like
away.
leaves in the wind. They just leave the
Mm.
screen. And it's just
Mm.
really nice. And yeah, I don't know. It's just really cool. The combat's interesting. The combat's pretty much all based around parrying and dodging. Like you got to so far. And when an enemy attacks you, like they may just swing swords at you and you can block them and whatever, and you just fight away at them. But it's occasionally, just as they're about to attack you, you may get a red light where they are, like something glowing near them. That means you have to dodge. If you don't dodge, they're going to fuck you up.
Yeah.
And sometimes you get a blue light, and that means you have to parry. And if you parry it, then you sort of
Get a super
stagger
counter or something.
Yeah, you get a counter, stagger them or whatever like that. So the combat's a
People
little bit of
complained when that was in Rise, Son of Rome. Do you remember that? That was one of the things
no.
people complained about. That when they were going to do an attack, it would be a certain colour. It was a bit too easy.
Yeah.
And
no.
now it's in Ghost of Yotei. It's fun.
Yeah, I quite like it. It's all right. I'm enjoying it. I like the fact you can just wander around and discover stuff. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. I went and shopped around to see if I could find out how much to buy a copy was, because I was like, yeah, I could play this quite a bit.
There's a Mega March sale on PlayStation at the moment. It might be on sale on digital.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I may look out for it in the future if it
I
comes
don't
on
suppose
cheap.
it'll be very cheap.
You know what? I mean,
quite
I played it so much this week that I can throw it back to the library right now, and I don't care. That's fine. I got a good 10 hours out of it or something. So
Yeah, I did tire of, like I say, I did get a bit tired of Tsushima. It's just just got very same.
yeah,
You can
it
only
would be
see
nice
that
to
guy's
own.
bum so many times when he gets into a pond.
Yeah, well, that's what she does. Well, you want to play Yotei then, because she gets into the pond, and you see her butt, and it's all right. So it's worth seeking out those springs.
Small wins.
You take them when you can get
So
them.
it's a female samurai, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
And it's a samurai, not a ninja.
well,
Like
she's
it
not a
actually-
samurai, actually. She's not. I don't think she's a samurai, because they have samurais in the game. But it's the sort of thing like you walk to
That
this
was the
bridge.
thing with Tsushima, is it was like he was supposed to be a samurai because they fight. They front up basically. It's like fucking let's have a fight basically. There's no sneaking around. Ninjas are all sneaky and they stab people in the back, which is not very honourable.
Right.
For the samurai code, they're supposed to just they die with honour, and they and all that shit.
Yeah.
You have to
she's
fight.
not
You
a
have to know you're in a fight as a samurai. You don't fucking
Yeah.
sneak around being all ninja-y.
Yeah, she seems to have. You encounter samurais in this, but yeah, I don't know exactly what I mean, she's just somebody who's well trained in fighting, kicking the shit out of people. But yeah, I quite like it. There's some cool little things there's skill trees that you can upgrade, of course, all that sort of stuff. It's all typical fare. I like the skill tree that I just upgraded, which was the wild wolf that I helped in one of my quests. I found some wolves that needed saving or something like that. Now I've got a skill that there's a small chance if an enemy kills me that the wolf saves me. That happens every so often. Like it reminds me of the gunman in Fallout. That occasionally he'd turn up and kill people for you or whatever. So yeah, Ghost of Yotei is excellent. Yeah, I'd heard good things anyway, so that's pretty cool. And then last on my list, I've been playing, a little bit. Played last night with my son. He's at college, so we just get together and play Resident Evil 5. We're working our way through that, which is good. It's all right. I mean, I'm more interested in what he thinks about it, because I mean, it came out, not long after he was born. So it's an older game, but he's a big fan of the Resident Evil games. I love the multiplayer in Resident Evil 5. I love Resident Evil 5. I think it's one of it's definitely one of my favorites. I'm very careful to say it's one of the best, because I'll probably get beaten up by a lot of people. But I really like it. I love the multiplayer on it. I've played a ton of multiplayer before. It's fun. They do a very good job of allowing you to just grind levels. You constantly, every bit of everything you find gets shared, and so if your partner's picking it, my son was running around picking up all the gold, thinking he was yoinking it, right? But in fact,
It's
it goes
shared.
towards both of us. It's shared, so that's fine. And I like the way that you can help each other. You can exchange ammo or whatever.
You give people each other bun cups to get to
Yeah,
places,
you do all
places that
that.
you
Yeah,
can't do in the single player.
yeah, you do all that. They have a workaround. Oh no, well in the single player, she's still with you, right?
He's just an AI.
She's AI, yeah.
When AI
She's
was cool.
when AI was dumb, right? Um, so yeah, we're going to keep working our way through that. It was really cool. We were struggling a bit when we started yesterday. We really couldn't get we we were getting our asses handed to us on this level. But it's funny, eh? We just were like, right, let's sort this shit out. And once we started working as a team, it was really interesting. Once we started concentrating on working as a team, like we suddenly were calling out, like, there's someone behind you. You know, here's some ammo. There's some rifle ammo over there for you. You know, rather than just doing
Ammo's
your
not
own
shared,
thing going.
obviously.
Once you start working as a team, you become very powerful. It was interesting to do that. So yeah, it was cool. Really enjoyed that. It was fun playing with my son. So yeah, win-win. Great.
Nice.
How was the network lag?
I didn't notice any.
No, because you're quite far away from each other, aren't you?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not too bad. Like,
Not as
he's
far as we
probably
are.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
yeah, definitely not as far as you guys. So yeah, it's no problem.
I'm just
Nothing
thinking
like
old game and network code and everything like
I
that.
didn't. No, I didn't notice any issues. Nothing. So it's cool. All right, who wants to go next? Any volunteers?
Okay.
No, I'll go
Um,
because I can talk about another Resident Evil game.
All right.
Ooh,
Because
okay.
that's like a cool segue. Well, it's not really a segue, is it? It's just. Anyway, I've been playing Resident Evil 4 Remake. I did mention I played it last week, but I hadn't really. I was still in the village.
Yeah, you said you. Yeah, that's right. You said you just got to the village.
Yeah, well, it's just basically the start of the game. That took me a little while to get through the village.
Yeah, the village is not easy at all. I
Yeah.
don't know anyone. I doubt anyone's ever got through that on the first couple of tries.
No, I definitely died
No.
quite a few times. Because I don't know.
Because you
I
spend
don't
the first
really
one
know
going,
what you feel like. You just do. You just can't. They basically just keep coming at you. After
Sorry.
once you. Yeah, but it's not timed. It's not literally like after 5 minutes this will happen. It's like you have to do something or get to a. It's after you get somewhere and then it triggers a timer. I think it feels like because it's like.
yeah,
I feel
that
like you
could be
have to
right.
go towards the exit and then the timer starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may
Because
even have
you
go
could just
there, you
stand
have
there
to
for like 20
constantly-
minutes trying to shoot them all and they just keep fucking
Yeah.
coming and nothing happens.
I think you have to trigger the. Isn't there a
There's-
chainsaw guy?
yeah, the
that has to be
chainsaw. It's in the
triggered?
demo. Everyone played
Mhm.
the fucking demo in it. It's like the chainsaw guy turns up. But it's after that. That is not literally the trigger of the timer. Because I was running around. I was running around the village for fucking ages trying to avoid him. And, largely keeping away from him. But I think you have to confront him, basically. I don't know if it's when you kill him. You can down him somehow. I had the shotgun, so yeah, I think I actually downed him. You have to parry, like he comes at you with a fuck off great big chainsaw, and you parry it with a little tiny combat knife, and it goes fucking like sparks flying everywhere, and I'm like, as if that's going to happen in real life. But it's dumb, and it's dumb fun though, and it does look fucking amazing now. I mean,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to play the original again. I don't think. I haven't played the remake.
Probably not.
Because I don't remember it. There was a lot of little things. Because can you move in the remake while you're shooting? You can, can't you? You can still like aim and move a bit. You're slow, but you can move. Whereas I feel like if the original 4, literally like you aimed, you was just stood there, and you couldn't move. I feel like that was 4. Or was that?
You're probably
Did they
right.
change that in 4? Maybe I don't know.
No, you're probably right. Yeah, I mean, they made so many quality of life improvements that are just fantastic on this remake.
Yeah, I don't think it's not exactly the same, is it? Either there's a bit of like. I don't know if anything's been cut, but I think the sequences may be a bit different to the original. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but I'm
And
sure it's not exactly
they
the same as the original.
They definitely added some stuff.
Yeah.
I know. How far have you got?
I have got. Where have I got?
Have you
to?
gone through the lake?
I've done the big lake thing, and I've just got to. I've met the person I'm supposed to be rescuing. Put it that way.
Because that bit
That's
with where
basically
you're
where I've
running,
got to.
where you're going in the boat, and then you go in after
Yeah.
you fight the thing in the lake, and you go in the boat round the
Oh,
caves.
I went. I went all of those fucking caves everywhere.
all that is added, right? That
Right,
was
okay.
none of that was in the original, I don't think,
Okay.
or certainly definitely not to that extent.
Right, Brian's off.
I played
Cheers,
this
Brian.
with a
See you
mate,
soon.
and that doesn't. I can't remember any of that.
What? Going around the lake?
Yeah, maybe I didn't get there. I don't
I
know.
honestly can't remember
I'm
playing
sure
the
I put like
original.
There's so much. The thing
What is
about
it,
these, about
20 years
4
old
and
now?
yeah, and they are large games. They're the oddest games because they don't feel like big games, but they are huge games. There's tons.
There's
to
a
them.
lot of backtracking, isn't there? Resident Evil. You're running like it's not a big environment, but you're running like in the 2 remake. You're in the police station for fucking ages, like running around back and forth, finding out new ways and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I think I remember more of 1 than I do of 4, but I definitely played 4.
Like this, it's
Yeah.
definitely had me a few times. Like I've just gone, fuck you bastard! Really fucking jumped. Yeah,
nice.
yeah. So it still does that. Proper shock job, like shock moments. Not like nasty. Like it's just like the thing. Everyone remembers the first time they played Resident Evil. You're just walking along, and the fucking dog drives through the window. You're like, fuck me! Everyone jumps. Everyone in the room fucking jumps.
Yeah.
There's moments like that. They're not like they don't overdo it though. But there's been a couple. Like, oh, you fucking bastards! Like you've just been like calm, just going through, and it's fine. You've just there's zombies, but you can see them, and then every now and again you'll open a door and you'll be like, fuck. The panic sets in, and you're fucking doing the Pulp Fiction shoot around a silhouette rather than actually shoot a zombie and all that shit. Yeah, they do know how to make a good game. These Capcom people feel like
They do.
feel like they're on a bit of a run of amazing games. I mean, this is a few years ago now.
I think my son said they're remaking 5. So I'd be surprised.
Well, they've been doing like a remake, new game, remake, new game, remake, new game. So in the last little while, so they are due a remake next. But I have heard they might do Resi 1 remake.
Yeah.
Or,
Didn't they already do?
They haven't done. Well, they did a remake. They did an HD version for 1, but it was still the same.
Okay.
So it was like the same camera angles because they were all like fixed camera angles, remember? In Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Tank controls and all that. But it was. I don't think it was till. Was it Resident Evil 4 that went third person first?
Maybe.
I can't remember. It might have been 3. I don't know. But there was like Veronica X was third person. I can't. There's so many fucking games that they could remake. So, but yeah, it's one of those. Like once I'm in, I'm there for a good few hours playing that. It's really good.
It's fun.
Really good game. Not that people didn't know that already, but I've got to play that. Then I've got to play Village. Then hopefully by the time I finish those 2, Requiem will be cheaper.
Yeah, Requiem will be half price.
Depends how quick you get through them. I can't see that going to half price until.
Yeah,
next
well,
year.
I'm not. Take my time. Patience is a weapon.
Maybe it'll be at the library.
That's a good point.
Because you have played Village.
Oh, I think I do. I've reserved Requiem at the village at the library.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I assume that'd be quite popular. But yes, it's still
good.
I've played it for a good few hours, but I still feel like I'm only on chapter 5, I think.
Right.
So just started chapter 5 or 6, one of those 2. Like I say, I've met the person you're looking for, and that's where I've got to.
Ashley, everybody knows her name.
I don't know. Oh, I did know how it's her name, but I didn't know if
I thought you were like trying to like not do a spoiler or something.
No, I was trying to not do a spoilers, but I don't know. Some people might know.
There's no spoilers. All right.
Yeah.
Good old Resi.
Bit of classic Resi. I didn't play 3 remake. 2 was amazing, but I didn't bother with 3. Yeah. Anyway, that's it. Resident Evil 4. Shall I talk about Minishoot as well?
Yes, that was your cue.
I'm not the only person that's played this
Back
game.
a deck.
Did I mention this last week as well? I started this last week, didn't I?
We were playing it after the show.
Yeah, I don't think you played. I don't
feel
think
like
it was
I-
on the show
I
notes
think
last week, was it?
I think I may have
Anyway.
started it anyway. So Mini Shoot Adventures, which came to Game
Yeah.
Pass. And it came to Game Pass the same time it came out on Switch 2, but not on Game Pass, obviously. So it's sort of having a little second wind, I suppose, from when it first came out. I did talk about it because I said how it was
Yeah, you
bit
did.
like
Yeah,
a Zelda.
you did.
You
Yeah,
said
we
you
did
said
talk
it was
about it,
talking about it was Zelda-y.
Yeah, we did talk about it. Yeah. So
but
how you
I
getting on?
literally just started it. Yes, I finished it.
Okay.
But Pilch got in on the action after we talked about it. And then Saturday and Sunday, he'd fucking played the whole game in 2 days. Something stupid.
I
13
told you it was
hours.
good. I told you it was good.
I couldn't fucking stop.
Yeah.
After the show last week, Neil was streaming it and I was watching and I thought, I like a twin. Right, so we might as well talk about it together then.
Yeah.
There's a twin stick shooter in the style of Zelda. There's lots of dungeons, there's all different bits and pieces, there's little puzzles and things to do. So I started playing it. I played it for 10 minutes when Neil was streaming. I thought, this is good. So I actually played it again. I was streaming it on while I was talking to Neil and I was streaming it through on Xbox on my iPad. And I thought, I'll play this tomorrow. I only played it for about 10 minutes because for some reason me and Neil stayed up till about fucking 1:30, 2 o'clock or something stupid like that, wasn't it? So I installed it on my Xbox in the morning at 8 o'clock and I played it for 7 hours.
Nice.
On
That's a session.
Saturday, non-stop. Now, see, I played it for a little while, and I love a twin stick shooter. That's probably my other than racing games. That's probably my favourite genre. So it's basically it looks like a Zelda game. It plays like Zelda, but you're a little spaceship and it's twin stick. And I played it for a bit, about 3 hours, and I was just going into some of the little caves and unlocking some of the maps and I was starting to think I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know what I
I
was
definitely felt a bit like that at a point. I was a bit like,
supposed to be
going on here?
doing,
Yeah.
and I was about to put it down. And then something happened. I bought a thing from a vendor in the shop, and it showed me all the things that I completed. Put a little tick next to it.
Yeah.
I thought,
Oh, yeah,
fucking finally, brilliant. Now I know I don't have to
Don't
go
have to go
fucking
back
in
there.
there searching around because that one's got a tick and there's nothing in there to find. And then that completely changed the game for me because I knew that there's places I didn't have to go back to or I did have to go back to. So that was the first thing that changed it. There's a couple of, this is just fucking brilliant moments. The snake in the desert.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
That took a while.
That was just, that was great. I just loved that little bit. And then, no spoilers, but when you can start going across the water.
Yeah,
that
the
was
whole
a
thing opens up again.
complete-
Right?
Yeah. Oh,
A literal
just-
game changer.
Yeah. So, I played it for 7 hours. I went to bed, got up in the morning, played it for another 6.5 hours, and completed it.
You
I
say you
did both
completed
stories.
it,
Did you do both stories?
both stories.
Did you do both endings?
Both bosses?
endings.
There was
Yeah.
2 bosses. There's the boss, and then there's another boss.
Yeah. So you done them both. You went
Yeah.
back to
No.
the tree.
No, I have to put my hands up. I probably the same as you guys. I mean, I just couldn't put it down, and then I finished it, and then it gave me I finished it, and then it gave me the other boss at the end, and I
Yeah.
was like, I don't have the energy to do this. I know I can do it. I don't
It
have the
wasn't
energy
that
to do
hard.
this.
I don't know. I thought it was fucking brutal.
I didn't have the
I
energy to
think
do
it took me 2
and I never
days.
went back. So I'm kicking myself a bit that I never went back. But I should probably just go back and finish him. It's one of
Yeah.
those things. I knew that I would have to devote
I just
probably
had
5 or
like
6 times of doing it to do it. Right?
all the
You know,
upgrades pretty much. I think by the end of the game,
Oh, yeah,
I've got
Yeah.
There was still a couple I didn't have in the very end. But yeah, pretty much all of them were upgrades.
Yeah.
And you get, because
And
where did you have to get the super duper gun? If you have to do some find some scarab beetles,
I
and
didn't
then
do
you
that.
get there's what yeah, I can't remember exactly what you have to do, but yeah, you unlock like it gets a level 5 or whatever, and then spoilers if you really don't want to know. Does anyone want to know?
I think I finished it with a level 4 gun. I didn't even
Well, I got to level
didn't
5,
even bother with the 5.
and then if you do something, you unlock the power of the scarab. And while you've got full health, you have a slightly more powerful weapon. But as soon as you
Oh,
take
well,
a
that's
hit,
why
I had that. Yeah.
that's probably
Yeah.
why I struggled more than you then on that
Yeah,
final
I guess
boss, because I
probably.
just went in with a level 4 gun.
yeah.
So, but that is probably the best game I've played for a couple of years. Definitely, way far and away the best game I've played.
It's pure game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a pure game.
and you are in. You have vendors and there are things to talk to, but they don't talk. You just go up to them, and it says upgrade this, or you can buy one of these 3 things. There's no
Pay your money
like,
now, fuck off.
yeah, there's no 10 minutes of yapping to them. You go up to them, and there's one where you can just when you do the maps, when you've got a map fragment, you walk up to him, press A, he goes whoop, 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 whoop. Map, thank you very much. Off you go. There's no fucking about. There's no 10 minutes of bullshit. And the actual that is probably in the whole entire game, there was no point where I did something and it didn't do what the direction, movement, shooting. At no point did it do something that I didn't want it to do. There wasn't no, oh, I've hit. He's killed me because of something that's happened that I like. The movement was not quite correct, or it was mistimed. Everything was fucking spot on. The controls, the shooting, everything. Where you pointed it, it went. Where you shot, it shot. There was no lag, no sloppiness. Fuck, it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Nice.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
I got to 880 gamer score out of 1,000.
No, maybe I'll have to go back and play it to get some Chivos.
I don't know. I think I got only.
You posted
I
at
don't know what I got
640,
actually.
but I don't know if you went back after that. I think it was 640 when you posted it. But
Yeah,
there's at the
didn't.
very, very end, there's like a sort of a boss run mode, I guess, that sort of thing. It's like you go.
Yeah, I
open
went
up,
in there and I
yeah,
did the
I did
first
one of
3
those.
doors.
Oh, I only did one, and I was like the second
It's
one.
like
I was like,
like an
oh, no, I
arena.
can't be asked this.
Yeah. I did it just to see what it did.
Yeah.
It didn't give you anything extra. You still leveled up your XP and shit, but it didn't.
Yeah, you could have
do
unlocked
anything.
all of the upgrades, I suppose, if you'd got that enough coins or whatever.
But you probably could have done that if you'd gone back to the other dungeons that you didn't
just
quite
moved
complete.
people around.
I mean, I didn't get all the power upgrades.
Yeah.
The little thing. Then there was a couple of other little bits I
The
didn't
bit,
do.
the red rings that you need to spend to get the actual proper upgrades, and then you like the little red fragments, like you constantly level. Like I feel like it just kept on ticking over nicely. Keep getting upgrades. You keep finding new areas.
Again,
you keep
at
spotting
no
a little
point-
secret area.
Yeah. At no point did you think you was just going through the motions just to try and build up some extra levels before you can carry on. I mean, you could go to some of the bits that were a little bit over, that you were a bit underpowered, but at no point were you thinking, "Oh, I've got to farm this shit for 10 minutes before I can progress." Everything just
It was just to
tickled
learn,
along
like
lovely.
learning. Like there's a few times like you hit a bit of a roadblock, like, but it's usually like a wave of like there's sort of multi-wave boss bits, isn't there? And then there's big bosses. So there's like a sort of, like I say, a little sort of wave.
I got a little bit confused if you go up to the top left-hand corner of the map where it's a lot of water or lava or something. I got a bit lost up there. I wasn't quite sure.
Some of the corners of the map are quite sparse, I would say.
Mm,
Like it's a lot. In the first area you're in, there's just a lot of stuff.
yeah.
So I guess that's. I
And a
think that's
couple of
probably good
times I
game
went
design.
back into a building because some of the bits you get a ramp, you can go one way, but you can't go the other way.
Yeah.
I actually got stuck in 2 areas that I couldn't get out of,
Hmm.
and I had to. You can press the thing to go back to home,
Yeah, if you've unlocked,
Oh,
you have to
yeah.
and
unlock that though.
yeah, and I had to go just as well because I actually went back through a dungeon where I didn't need to go back into, and I literally couldn't get out. It was only a little tiny area,
Mm.
but I couldn't get back up over the jump. So I don't know. I'd been
don't
in
know.
there a couple of times before and got out, but this time there wasn't an exit. So whether it just something just glitched, I'm not too sure. But it wasn't. I mean, I would have been fucked if I didn't have the go to home thing. But other than that, yeah, brilliant game.
It's a good game, and it's free if you've got Game Pass, and it's not very expensive if you haven't.
I'm gonna say it's only about 6 or 7
But it's
quid
like a
Yeah,
anyway.
it
great
wasn't
game.
much at all. I mean, yeah, it's a cheap game. Nice. Okay, cool. Mini shoot adventures.
Check it out. Shall I just carry on now?
Yep.
Okay, so 3
Or unless we get,
games.
yeah, carry out. Dave, you
Go
haven't
on.
spoken for a while. Do you want
Go
to
on,
go through a
Dave, yeah.
game?
Yeah, I'll do 2 games in one actually. I started playing Slay the Spire that was on Game Pass. Fantastic
Never played
game.
it before.
No, apparently not.
Really?
I thought I had, but no.
Okay.
I've played games like it. Monster Train was another one.
Oh, you got
Was
into
one that
right
I
into
played.
that.
That was quite similar. But it was on Game Pass. I thought, hey, I'll play that because Slay the Spire 2 came out. I was like,
In
I want
early
to play that
access.
in early access. I really wanted to play that. I was like, I'll play the free version. Free on Game Pass. Great game. It's shit on Game Pass. Literally crashes after every act.
On PC,
Really?
this is.
Yeah, on PC.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Um,
say.
I it sometimes it wouldn't even load. I had to restart my computer. It would load, but there'll be no video on the screen. It
Weird.
was so weird. But I put like 8 hours into it, and completed it a couple of times. Unlocked all the characters and beat it once on all the characters. Loved it. I was like, I would still want to play this, but I'm so pissed off with with all the problems with it. Like at least once on a run, it would crash. So I thought, fuck it, I'll pay for Slay the Spire 2 on PC in Steam. No problems, no crashing,
This is
and
massive, this game, in terms of
yeah,
It's
how many
basically
people are
the
playing this
first.
game.
It's all the first game,
yeah.
and then they've got another 3 extra characters on top of that.
So they've got 5 characters in total. I think. I'm trying to think. 5 characters in total. 3 of them are different. 2 of them are very similar to the other characters.
Yeah.
On Slay the Spire. 1. And yeah, I've put 5 hours into it, and I barely scratched the surface of the characters and the unlocks
that I
and
can
everything
believe.
like
Yeah.
that.
So is it
And
very similar to the first game then, in terms of
Yeah.
what you
it
All the
do?
is,
cards and
yes.
everything. It's the
Well, they'll have
same.
different play
Have you
style, I
played it
assume,
then,
each
Coach?
character.
No, but I've been watching people play it in the last couple of
Oh.
days because I want to.
Uh,
I'm gonna. Well, I can't buy it until it comes out. If it comes out on other devices, I'm sure it will at some point.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I've put a little thing on the bottom because I looked to see because I played the first one on Xbox and I've put on there I played it for 3 days, 5 hours and 33 minutes. And I didn't get any of them, any crashes,
Did not.
stuttering or nothing on Xbox.
What?
That's been out a
Yours
while.
on
It's
Xbox?
been
Okay.
that's about
Yeah.
oh god, at least 2 years I think it's been on Game Pass. Long time. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
suppose that they've just come to the fore because of the new ones coming out, so they're probably shoving it in your
Yeah,
Oh,
in your
you can
face.
play
don't know.
multiplayer in two. That's a big
You can
change.
play
Oh,
multiplayer in two. You can play multiplayer, and it's a cooperative multiplayer. You're playing the same battles cooperatively with your online people. You're not playing like
That's interesting.
separate maps at the same time, or you're not just seeing each other on the board. You're actually in the same battles, two people against the same baddies. And then you can actually do some sharing between you or buffing between you, between the characters as well. And then obviously you can synergize with
And
your
there's no
attacks, so that
order
if
of
you
turns either, is there? From what I heard. So you can like literally when it's your turn, it's your both of your turns, and you can play a card, they can play a card, like sort of thing,
yeah,
until you run out of the
exactly,
mana. Or someone can
yeah,
play all of their cards before the other person can play all their cards.
yes, yeah.
That'll
I've
make for some
seen,
interesting builds.
yeah.
Mm.
I haven't actually played
poison. That's
co-op.
poison ones was crazy.
Poison build was always my go-to.
I would
But when-
say, I don't know, that or Balatro. Out of all the card games, I can't decide which one of them I prefer more. Possibly Slay the Spire, but they're both brilliant card games.
yeah. I haven't beaten a run yet on Slay the Spire 2, whereas on the Slay the Spire Slay the Spire 1, I beat it with every character within a couple of runs of playing that character. So I think it seems to be a lot more difficult. There's a lot more cards. You've got and maybe because I haven't completed it, or I've only done like one or two runs with each character so far. I haven't unlocked all of the cards for those characters, so I haven't like got the perfect build proper down. Yeah, I've got close. I've got to the end baddie in Act 3 a couple of times with a few of them, but not beat him. But the Slay the Spire 2 is very similar to Slay the Spire 1. You still 3 acts. It's still a
The
big
art
long
style is
list
very similar. I mean,
of
it's
the
basically
art
the same
style
looking
similar.
game.
Yeah, the way you progress through, so you can take different lanes, which have different either enemies or upgrades or rest sites or treasures. But on Slayer Spire 2, what is interesting on the map itself is that you can just free draw like lines. You can just draw lines on it, and you can actually like it with the first one. You kind of like you look through it and you're, oh, okay, I want to go this way and then do this way. But on Slayer Spire 2, it's such a simple thing. You can draw on it and you can just remind yourself, or put like a big X where you don't want to go, or you can like circle things that you definitely want to hit. Or like I always like to hit a rest site before an elite battle. So you circle them. You want that. That's a good synergy of, um, the way you want to go through. Or if there's two elites, or if there's like um, lots of enemies before an elite, you don't want to go through that because you might be, you know, you might not be able to get out of that. Yeah, it's really good. Uh, it is quite expensive. I think it's like 20 odd quid or something.
Yeah.
It will get more
For it.
expensive, I think. I don't think it's going to be 70 quid when it's full price, but I think it might be 40
No.
quid by the time it's released.
Yeah, well, let them charge the premium out the gate, and then it'll come down. So
Yeah,
So I think it
It's
was
going to be on
20
Game
quid.
Pass soon. Don't worry.
20 pound won't pay for it, but I'm going to put a lot of time into it, and I really hope other people I know get it because I really want to play
Try
the
the card.
multiplayer. Because yeah, it does look really good.
If it was on iPad, I would definitely just pay 20 quid for it and be done with it. I think. I
Yeah.
wouldn't buy it for the Xbox because I'd just
No.
wait till it come free. But if it come out on that tomorrow, I'd buy it straight away. I think.
Yeah. So there is some art,
It's the
especially with
first
some
one
of
on
the
iPad.
Yeah, I've got
first
it
one.
downloaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've played a little bit of it.
It's on arcade.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's still a little bit of like early access art where it's just like on paint. They've literally put just play through a few things, and it does say early access. Not final or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know what else they want to do. I don't know if there's going to be more characters or more
It's probably a
cards
little bit
or
of balancing work
um,
to be done, isn't there?
yeah, maybe changing the cards slightly. So, but yeah, it's
I mean,
good.
they had a
Enjoy it.
pretty good format to start with to make work from the first one.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, no, happy.
but
happy
yeah,
with
I've
that.
heard. I mean, it was doing silly numbers on Steam. It was ahead. I think
Well,
it was like the third most played game behind
Mhm.
like Dota 2 and fucking Counter Strike. So
it's so
Nice.
easy to play. It's so easy and you can just quit at any time and just save. Like, oh, I'll come back to this.
So that's the beauty
yeah.
of them, though. Some of these, they're just too fucking confusing. If you really want to get into it, you can, but some of them are just, I just fucking, it goes right
you
over
ever
my
play
head. But
Hearthstone?
things like that, I've looked at it and it just looks like it's fucking
Play what?
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone.
Oh, Hearthstone's good. Hearthstone is good. Yeah, that's worth it.
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
that's
It
on
can get a bit dangerous if you get into it.
that's on Apple
Yeah.
Arcade as well.
yeah,
Oh,
so
that's
is it?
worth your
so
time.
that-
I don't
yeah.
even think. I think it's free to play anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
I
can
think
start
it is,
spending
yeah.
money on card packs and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
of course. Yeah, I don't think
Um,
I ever spent any money on it. I enjoyed it up to a
Right.
point.
But it
Worth
gets
your
that's
time.
like
Worth
got
the look.
competitive multiplayer and shit like that. Isn't it? So
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
big.
that's when it gets a problem potentially.
All right. What else
So
we got, Dave?
while you're talking about card games, then I'll just quickly say, Idle Wizard, Deck the Haunts, and Vampire Crawlers are all shit card games. You don't need to play them.
Brilliant.
So that's 3 off of my list.
Well done, Coach.
Vampire
You're my
Crawlers.
hero.
Was that the one that I was playing? Vampire.
Yeah.
I
Where
gotta,
was
I
you
gotta
playing
take, I gotta take. Well, while we're talking about Vampire Crawlers, I'd like to take exception with the veteran gamers, as I want to do once in a while. But I think if I recall a couple of episodes ago, somebody was talking about it, and it's Stu again. He went off on one, and he was practically. He was sort of his argument was. I think it was Duke didn't play it, and this is what happens. Like Duke didn't play it or whatever, and Stu took, I think, a little bit of umbrage with it. And was basically saying, "Oh, it's just like the first one," but it's not like the first
It's
one, is
nothing
it?
like the first one. What? It
It's
was
nothing fucking
Vampire
like the first one.
Survivors is a completely different type of game.
Yeah,
it's
I don't know.
nothing-
That one threw me, so I don't know.
It's
It was
all
a
the
bit,
same
bit of an odd.
stuff. Like you unlock the Holy Bible, you unlock all the same
Yeah,
stuff,
same
but
assets, and the
it
same
behaves
whatever.
differently.
Yeah, it's
Completely different game, isn't it?
yeah, it's like an old Doom style walking around
It's a dungeon crawler.
thing, isn't it?
I
Yeah.
liked it. I
It's
really liked
nothing.
it.
Uh-huh.
I haven't given it a proper go, so I
I
started
I
it.
liked
I
it. The familiarity of Vampire Survivors was nice.
Comforting, was it?
Yeah, it was just easy because you do know what all the stuff is
Yeah, that's
because
true.
of the
Yeah.
first game, and you
Yeah.
kind of know how they behave. But in the first game, and they do similar things, but you do have to read what it does, like to sort of, and you will see what happens in the script. Because like Vampire Survivors is just fucking mental, like a visual onslaught of fucking more and more mayhem, and that's not really what Vampire Crawlers is.
Okay. So Pilch, you didn't like it.
I didn't like it.
You think
no.
it's all right, Neil? Though, right?
I think I don't know, I liked it because, like I say, I like the vibe of Vampire Survivors, but I liked the
Right,
twist that they put on it into this new format. I found it fun, but it was only a demo, so
All right. Idle Wizard and Deck the Haunts, though,
never heard of them.
on Game Pass, were they?
Or was that Apple
Yeah.
Arcade?
Apple Arcade, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just put in card games and these all come up, so
Yeah.
they were horrendous.
So what?
tried
Vampire Crawlers is on iPad, was it? Or was that
Must
you play
be.
on the Xbox? Interesting.
Oh, do you know, I get confused now because I stream Xbox just the same as I'm playing on normal iPad games, so I can't. Let me have a look. You talk. I'll find out for you.
What else you got, Dave?
I have got Roadside Research.
I've heard people
Isn't
playing
this
this as
mentioned
well.
before?
Seen this. This is again
This
on
is a friend
Xbox.
slop game, is it?
This is
Really?
this is a shop slop. Or yeah. It is your it's stupid. So you're managing a roadside convenience store stroke petrol station. But you're an alien and you have a cardboard face over your actual
Piece of
face
paper pinned to
and
your
yeah,
face.
yeah, to pretend you're human. Um, and the main idea is that you play this as co-op, and you both, or up to 4 players are handling different things around the shop. I played a little bit single player, and I actually played a little bit with my daughter because she was playing on
This is
Xbox
on
and I
Game
was playing
Pass,
on
by the way.
PC. This is on Game Pass. And so you've got to restock the shelves. You've got to serve the customers that come to the checkout. You've got to clean areas. You've got to just watch the video.
It
It's
looks
so
funny. I have to say, it
stupid.
does look quite funny.
Yeah. You've got to order all the new petrol and items, and then the more people you serve, you get money. But the idea is that you actually get research points by basically manipulating the humans by getting them to photograph themselves in a photo booth, or you can put up cameras and you're doing research on the humans. Um, so yeah, it's weird. It's a really weird,
It's what it is.
fun,
It is these friend slot
stupid
things
game.
like Peak and fucking an RV there. Yeah, all of those things. They're like crazy. Like the idea is you're because if you get found, if someone suspects you're an alien, you're basically fucked, aren't you, or something?
Yes, yeah, yeah, and so.
And obviously they
It's
don't look like humans in the slightest. But no one notices they're not human. It's just that's like stupid.
Mm.
So I'd be up for having a little bit of a laugh with that, I reckon.
Yeah, it is it's a funny, stupid game. That's it. It's like, and it knows it's stupid, and the fun in it is kind of self-created. It is a little bit wacky, but yeah, the fun is it's witnessing other characters or being stupid. So yeah, it's a fun little thing on Game Pass that yeah. It's
Roadside research.
roadside research. Yeah, it's if you got Game Pass, check it out because it's
And friends.
just stupid enough that you might be interested in it.
Okay,
Hmm.
will do.
Will you?
Next.
Those 3 games were on Xbox, but not Game Pass. They must have all been demos
Right, yeah.
that I played. Hmm.
Okay. All right.
Right.
What else we got?
It's just
Come on, you guys.
left,
You
oh,
guys
no,
got
you've
a
got
few left.
two.
Right. Okay. I played Death Stranding.
The first one.
Why?
I say I played it. I watched about an hour and a half of Death Stranding.
Right.
I have to say it is possibly the best looking game I've ever seen.
It does look amazing.
It is fucking amazing. But I didn't like it.
No, same as me.
That's just too fucking weird. I didn't know all this thing with the babies.
I found it just too laborious. I never felt there was
Did you
clear
get
direction on what I was doing.
Well,
to
even
like
the first 5
carrying
minutes when he,
boxes? Did you
Oh,
get to the
yeah.
point where you were carrying boxes? Or
first
stuff
10
like that?
minutes when he crashes his motorbike and it says, right, you got to go and pick the parcels up and head into the town. I spent 20 minutes trying to climb a cliff because I thought that was the way to go. No direction at all. No clue. No idea where you're supposed to go. Just very. I fucking hate games where I don't know where to go.
And Kojima, but it's got the totally saturated in Kojima weirdness, which is fun.
Oh, it's mental.
And it looks
Yeah,
amazing. Yeah.
Man turns up on a truck and he's got a fucking baby in a bottle on his. What's fucking going on here? And then
That's
something
the
happens
least weird bit.
and they look down your character's throat and there's a
Oh,
baby down there.
that. Yeah.
What the fuck is that? But
Yeah.
it did look lovely. It did look absolutely I don't know how long it come out now. It's been out a while, hasn't it?
Gotta be
A
5
few
years. Yeah.
years. Yeah. Yeah. But so that was. I'm done with that. So.
My brother finished that. He went and played that all the way through and finished it.
Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
some people loved it, right? So,
Well, I played it a bit. I don't know if I was just. I can't really remember. I was just like, this is fucking stupid. Like
Nah, I never played
everything takes
Yeah.
too long.
yeah,
But
that
apparently,
was
2 is incredibly good because it makes it much more fun.
right.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. That I could believe too, where they'd iron out all the shit that they got.
It's just
wrong
a
the
lot
first
less
time, right?
boring shit in the
Yeah,
second
yeah.
one.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I've got one more. I have played quite a few more things, but not enough to worry about talking about. Zen Pinball Party. I've played a lot of pinball this week.
Yeah, so have I.
And
So
I've
I'll just preface this by saying once we'd done the show last week, I went and looked up Apple Arcade. Maybe I didn't even look it up. I think I was flipping through and clearing down some stuff on my iPad. Anyway, it said Apple Arcade 3 months for like $8.99. I was like, yeah, that's a no brainer. I'll take that. So I've got Apple Arcade for 3 months. And then the invites started coming in. Pilch and I became friends again. And
what a that is very not
I've
convoluted, but
I remember
you
getting the
have-
notification and then it fucking disappeared, and I'm like, I don't even know where to go to fucking find it.
it's
the problem with it is, I thought we could do a few little challenges because every single game on there has little challenges with leaderboards and shit like that. I don't really want to give randoms my phone number or email address so that I can play games with them, and that's the only way you can do it. You can only
Really?
do it through iMessage.
right.
You can only send an invite through iMessage. You can't.
That's
give
not where I
someone
got a fucking message. Is it? I haven't got
Must
a
have
message
been.
from them.
I sent you a message on your
Yeah,
to your phone number.
It feels like, they've now got the arcade hub or the games hub.
So let's just quickly
And
talk about this then. That hub is actually very good. It curates everything. It's very
Games. The games app.
interactive.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's
it's
new,
very
isn't it?
interactive.
Or recent.
It's very easy to compile things and send
Oh.
off challenges and look at leaderboards. It's very good. What you got? Yeah,
It moved. Said
it is.
Pilchreed wants to be your friend, and then it moved on to
It's a
something else.
it's a very good setup. Oh, accepted my friend request.
Okay.
I was quite
It
impressed.
does work. That didn't seem that hard.
But they're not pushing. They don't seem to push it.
I think it's a slow. I think it's going to be a
people has
yeah,
got
but
fucking iPhones and iPads, and do you think the potential of that? There's
oh, I'm
more
sure
fucking
they.
iPads and iPhones than there are Xboxes and PlayStations.
I think they
Millions of
know.
them.
I think they know the potential. I think it's got to be a slow burn and it's got to work. Like I
Have
don't think it's
you?
I don't think it's perfect yet. So I doubt they're in a hurry to.
And it's not that expensive. All right, it's cheaper than Game Pass.
It's a lot cheaper than Game Pass.
But there are a lot of games on there. A lot of them are mobile games.
Can
Yeah,
you?
no, there's not.
Have you checked it on your Apple TV to see what
Yes.
you can play on there for Apple Arcade?
Yeah, there's nothing really that jumps out at me. I think I played a bit of Worms on my Apple TV, but
Yeah, I played some Worms.
yeah, all I'm interested in is I played a load of games off it. I didn't even write them down. I was, every night I'm downloading a couple, try them, delete them. But yeah,
So what did you say
pinball,
your offer was? $8.99 for 3 months.
3 months for $8.99, yeah.
So it's like buy 1 month, get 2 free or something.
Something like that, yeah. And then family shared it. So hopefully at the end of the 3 months, maybe I'll see if my wife can get the offer and then she can family share it with us.
Have you had a new device?
£1,000 device, yeah.
Yeah. So, but the pinball's been good.
I can family share with you, Neil, if you want, just to try it out. Well, no, you can just have it anyway. I'm paying for it. It's part of my phone subscription, so it don't cost me nothing.
Okay.
It's easy to family share.
I mean, I don't really use my phone. I play 2 games on my phone. One of them is coffee golf.
But when Fraser's sending you challenges to beat him at
Yeah.
pinball, you're going to be picking it up and playing it.
Maybe. Maybe.
Yeah, they've
We
been
did.
fun so far.
Yeah.
We did play. Well, I did have a 3-month trial or whatever of arcade, but the only thing that really got used a lot was the Sudoku game, which is probably not worth £9 a month. So,
But
I'd
things
like
like
to say that was a
some of
long
the,
time ago that we had it. So,
but it's games like things like Worms and that are just perfect for it. Absolutely perfect. Whether people want to play Worms is a different matter, but
I
I
used
mean,
to
I
play
like
Worms.
Worms, so
I liked it
so
back in when
things
I was
like
like 25, just now a long time ago.
and I played some match-free game. I'm a sucker for them, or the ones where you swap the.
Yeah, I play one of those
Yeah.
every day
Oh dear!
on the
So
Xbox app.
and there's loads of wordy type
Yeah,
things on there as
crosswords
well.
and shit.
There is quite a lot of stuff
How the
on
fuck
there.
do you get arcade?
It'll
in
be
there?
one of them things like probably 3 months is more than enough to
You have to go into the app
explore
store.
3 months will
everything
be
that's
enough,
on
I
there.
think. The only thing
Yeah.
is, but so I'm committed now. We can talk about the pinball party if you like, but it's not bad. The pinball party, it's pretty good.
Is that
And
not what you were playing Williams Pinball? Is that a totally separate
I've
app?
got three different pinball apps on my iPad. I got Williams Pinball, which was the one I was playing for a couple of years. Then they upgraded it to another one, and I transported over the Williams tables to that. And now I'm playing the Zen Pinball Party, which is arcade. I am now committed to 3-starring every table on that pinball. That's my goal. 3-starring every table on there. And it ain't easy. It ain't
No,
easy.
it's not.
Snoopy and My Little Pony are causing me a lot
I
of
haven't. You
problems.
won't. You
Which I
might
do.
find this hard to believe that I haven't actually played the Little Pony one yet.
So
I
the My
really
Little
hard to find.
So when you play, if you say you play a game and you score 1 million or whatever, and it gives you a star and it says next star is at 6 million, and you're like, and then you play a bit more and you get 6 million, and it goes, yeah, next star is at whatever. So I was playing My Little Pony, and I think it was the first game I've played. No, it was about the second game, and I think the first, or it told me the first star was at like 1 million, and I was like playing it, and I was crushing it. Just I couldn't put a foot wrong, and or flipper wrong, and I was on the toilet, and it was a work day. I was like, I need to stop. I got to go back to work. And I was up to about 30, 40 million. I was like, well, I've crushed it, right? No worries. I fucking stopped. And I was like, fuck this, then I got to go back to work. So I just sacked the game off, and I came back, or I purposely sunk the last ball just to get off the toilet. And fucking they jacked it to 75 million, the fuckers, for the 3rd star. So I was like, oh shit. And Snoopy's the same. The 3rd star on Snoopy is 30 million. That ain't easy. I have been at that for days now, trying to crack that nut. So I'm enjoying the challenges that are there with those. And they're not bad tables. They're not bad tables.
No,
Once you have a challenge on those tables, they become interesting.
Yeah. So the first one I sent you I think I only got like 1 million on the table, and you sent back it was like 14 million, and I thought, oh, here we fucking go.
It was Mars Attacks. So I got to say on that. So Pilch sent me the Mars Attacks challenge, and I've played a lot of Mars Attacks, so I know what to do on the table.
Right.
And I think you'd scored 1 billion, and I was like, I got your score, and it was like 1 billion. I was like, I know that table. It gives out points like peanuts. Like 1 billion that's whatever. And I had the fucking game of my life. I was like, I felt really bad because I was having an absolute stonker. I think I finished I saved all the cities, which I've never done. I unlocked a video mode that I'd never seen before.
Right.
And then I put it down. I was like yeah, something like 36 billion or whatever. I mean, I felt I felt a little bit bad firing that one off.
But then the next one I beat you, which I don't
Yeah,
know quite how that happened. I had you had something like
hey, it happens, right? It happens. That's you can. I mean, honestly,
So
the
what do you,
Snoopy
when the
game.
challenge is, it's literally like you get to one game.
You can set it to whatever you want. You set it
Okay.
to how many days or how many attempts or
Yeah.
so yeah. So it
it's
is
fun.
good.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth your time. It's all right.
I've got
The
1 month
pinball's
free of
good.
arcade
Like,
apparently.
the pinball plays well. So
Yeah, it's very good. That last table, I can't remember what it was. It was I think it was like not a caveman type thing, but I can't remember what
what
the table was. But it was
we
flipping,
played?
yeah. I think it
I
might have
can't
been the
remember.
third one of the challenges that we did.
Oh, okay. I
But
can't
it
remember
was
which one.
great. It was brilliant table.
Right.
I mean, it's got loads. It's got some like about 3 or 4 Star Wars tables, and
Well, I had
Yeah, wasn't
loads of
it
Star
Star?
Wars
Yeah,
tables on
wasn't it Star Wars?
PlayStation.
We had a challenge on. That was what it was, wasn't it? It was
was
Force
it?
Awakens.
Oh yeah, we did do that one. Yeah, I just like all the sounds and the.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
I think I did a Game of Thrones one, and that was a good table. No, it was the How to Train Your Dragon. That was a
Oh
good
yeah, I've been on that
table.
one. Yeah, I think I 3-starred
Yeah,
that one now.
yeah. So it is good. It is good. I
Yeah.
mean, there are other. There are paid pinball games as well. The beauty of the arcade is that literally there's no pay to wins or come back tomorrow type games
I'll
on
tell you
there.
the
It
beauty
is
of it is there's
the
no
whole game.
adverts. That kills you on the other
Yeah.
pinball games when you go watch
Oh
these
right.
shitty,
Okay.
shitty
Or
adverts
even when you
before.
paid for it.
No, not when you paid for it.
No, no.
You
Right.
have to buy. You can play the tables. That was the difference, I think, between the first one I was playing and then the second one. Is that the second one you could play all the tables, but you had to sit through a
Oh,
ad
I
for a
wouldn't
mobile.
fucking do that. No.
Brutal. So, all right. If
Dredge
I
is
can,
on Apple Arcade, I can see.
oh yeah, oh that's good. Yeah. Hmm. All right. Look, let's move. If you don't mind, let me just move us to Dave's final game, and then we can get ourselves out of here. Conscious of the time and all.
Another
boy.
Game Pass game. F125. F1 being new out
Formula.
this year.
It's not out.
New.
This is last year's game.
This
Yeah.
is last year's game,
Yeah, but
but
they've
it's
out
new to
there
Game
is a
Pass
yes because it's now old. But there is
because
a
it's now old.
2026 expansion, I believe.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I
Okay.
believe so.
In
Because they're not bringing
cars
out a
you're
whole
driving
new
for.
version this year. Well, I don't know if that's out yet, but there will be a 2026 expansion to 25 rather than bringing out a
Oh.
whole new F126.
This game's really good. Really good. In error, I put it on. I'm a noob, and I don't know really what I'm doing.
Full
The settings.
assists.
Why would you do that?
And well, no, just because I was like, I don't know. I was actually, I've never played this game. I don't know.
You're a
And I
Formula
played it,
One nut. You've
and
been playing
it
video games all your life. You work on you have a video game podcast, and you chose "I'm a noob."
it
Shame on you.
basically played itself. Honestly, like I actually didn't have to do anything. Like all I had to do was press the accelerator. It broke. It steered for me. It was doing best laps. It was like, what the fuck's going on? And
This
so
is
like
when
I turned off all
this
the
is the future of gaming when Copilot
yeah,
takes over everything.
Yeah, this is how we're going to enjoy games in the
Um,
future.
so yeah, like after the first race, I couldn't change it mid game. I started it up and I was like, what the fuck is this? It's like this is stupid. So yeah, turned off the steering assist, brake assist. I'm still on automatic, and I still have the lines that show you the braking points and stuff. And the game got a lot better after that. I was playing on my controller on Windows Game Pass on my computer.
This is you have to
Looks
link this
brilliant.
through to
Yeah.
EA app, don't you?
Yes. Yeah. I started
On
it up
PC,
and
this
then I
is.
waited a minute and then EA app booted up behind the scenes and then did an update and then started playing. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Yeah. So that was a bit annoying. But no, it looked like a really good game. I played. It's kind of like a story mode where you pick a character, where you pick like
Yeah,
a male
can't
or a
remember what it's
female
called.
to play. It's the story is so rubbish. Like skip, 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 skip. Like I don't want to hear anything. Just and then it gives you objectives like as a team. But the first, yeah, as I say, the first time I raced was like it just literally played itself. And then after I turned off all the well not all the assists, most of the assists, I still might make it a bit more difficult. Um, yeah, it's good. It's a really good game. it looks fantastic,
It does look pretty
and
fancy.
it looks really good. There is a lot more to it. You can like adjust the brake balance on the fly, which I mentally don't have the space to like even without the gears or clutch or anything like that. Well, no, actually, you don't need to do a clutch, but it just without the
You
gears.
can put the clutch on, I believe.
Can you?
Probably. You can in most racing games if you want to.
Yeah, I don't think Formula One really has clutch in the same.
Yeah, I don't think they have anymore.
No, but yeah, you can like speak to your
Engine.
the person on the end of the radio, asking for like weather updates. You can ask for aero changes on the fly. That there's a
It's
lot more
hard when
to
you're
it than
going into the
what's like,
pits. You're like, I've got to make a pit stop here, and I want to tell them exactly what I want. You know, using like up and down on the D-pads, but you're fucking booting it along at like 200 miles an hour, and you're about to brake for
Yeah.
this corner. This is what these guys do, but they don't have to. Well, they're fucking constantly fiddling on their steering wheels.
Yes. Oh yeah. Every
When you
corner
watch
they're
a
adjusting
race.
the brake.
It's fucking mental.
The braking bias, whether it's forward or back, or and they've got even more to do nowadays with the battery and deployment.
Well, I don't
and
think
everything like
I
that.
think they actually have less to do now because the computers in the car do a lot of the battery deployment. So a lot of that's
not
what people are
100%
moaning
sure
about
about
is they're taking like the drivers are doing less of the deployment stuff because
Right.
the system's having. But have you seen how quick those batteries charge up? That is fucking mental.
Yeah, and how quickly they deplete as well, and then also how quickly it goes wrong, and then when it goes wrong, how badly it goes wrong. Yeah.
Does it screw their race if it goes wrong? That's it.
Well, there's
Oh,
there's a few new cars in the like. There's basically two new constructors, isn't there? So
Yeah. But also,
Cadillac's
some of
having
the
a bit of
cars
a
have just
ropey start.
completely locked up as they're going into a corner and like just gone off.
That's to do with all the computer systems.
Yeah, and that's what happens when it goes wrong. Yeah. So
But,
yeah, it is quite interesting. Although Russell's just gonna Russell. And
yeah, the
Antonelli,
Mercedes have absolutely fucking nailed it. So
yeah,
like they did in the first few years of the hybrid era, they were just fucking way ahead of everybody.
yeah. Are you following it, Pilch?
We've now moved into F1 chat just to chill you up, Fraser.
Pilch is what's going on? Are you following F1 at the moment?
Yeah, I'm watching. Yeah, I'm F1 mad, aren't I? Yeah, I'll go up and watch the first race. I'll get up and watch qualify. Well, 2:00, 3:00 tonight qualifying. After
Probably
I've watched
still
the
be
hockey.
Well, qualifying's so
Yeah,
is the race
no, yes, I'm not.
sprint race.
Just sprint race. I meant sorry. Yeah, I love it. I'm a Ferrari man, so they're doing all ish, all right. Ish.
Yeah,
Fucked
looking
up
right this
again.
week.
They fucked up again, didn't they? They had a good chance of winning, but they fucked it up as usual. So
Typical Ferrari.
at least one of them should have come in and had a pit stop, but no.
All right. Okay, good. There's your F1 chat. And if I'm not mistaken, is that it?
That's it.
Are we good?
That's it. That's all the games.
All right.
Are you going to download
good.
F1 game so we
Who,
can
me?
have a massive F1 race?
I'd be tempted. It looks pretty good.
It does look fucking insanely good.
Yeah. Maybe. All right. Well, look, we're there at the end of the show. We put in a good shift today. We didn't give Neil too much stick.
No.
So
Feel
you feeling
better.
a bit calmer now? Yeah, good for you, man. Good. It'll be all right. It'll be good. Okay. Well, look. Then, without further ado, and we're not really bothered about Dave's bit anymore at the end. I don't think, are we?
No.
Dave's not bothered. If Dave's not bothered about it,
Well,
I'm
we
not.
just,
That's for sure.
better say thanks for my tated brain and Andy.
Yeah, for sure.
Brian and Andy.
And Paul for and Paul for sending in
a good topic for
stuff.
debate.
Yeah,
that's quite a good chat.
All right. Yeah. Well, look, if you're curious, you can find us. Just look up sealpodcast.com. Want to send us an email? sealpodcast@gmail.com. You know where to find us. Anyway, don't look for Seal Podcast with a space. Yeah, I'm doing. doing your bit without even thinking, without even trying. That's it. Look, I'm mumbling now. Thanks very much. Good to have you along for the show. Thanks, guys. We'll catch up with you next week, everyone.
See you soon.
Cheers, guys.
Later.
Bye.